Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Happy New Year as well. So glad you're with us tonight. We've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles. Our Happy New Year sale is continuing. So we've got an amazing 10% off everything you shop for from our vaults, from our inventory, and also the brand new that I'm going to bring you tonight. It's an exciting night to be with us. We have fire opal that is gorgeous. We've got a beautiful diaspora. You know what tonight's theme is? Affordability. It's the new year. I was just hearing something on the radio, and it was just talking about, you know, these people who have birthdays in January. They're all complaining that they don't get any gifts because everyone's probably so tapped out from the holidays. Well, I was thinking about, that's all of us, right? We've all been probably living a little bit more extravagantly, a little bit living large, which is what we should do during the holidays. But I'll tell you, it really is a great time because we are not only in, I've got a special announcement. This sale of the new year is going to be wrapping up on Sunday. So let's let you know now. We've got 3 hours tonight. We do have 3 hours tomorrow morning and also 3 hours on Sunday will be our finale. So you have a total of 9 hours. Sounds like a lot of time until you realize, well, it's a busy weekend, still holidays, everyone kind of moving out and about town. So we are really excited to show you because obviously this is an event. It's going to go on for a while. So we want to make sure you know if you do need to save 10% off on something, it is your last couple of days to do it. So that hopefully should be top of mind, especially if you're thinking about any of the museum pieces. Listen, it's nice to save $50, $100, $200, but there are savings up to really, truly, we can save you $1,000, $2,000 on items. So it might be a time to take advantage of those wish list items, especially if they tend to be a little more museum level. Also have, speaking of museums, we have a major blowout on cat's eyes. They're the chrysoberyls. We're also going to bring you a blowout on our star stones, and I don't just mean like the theoretical stars, but I'm talking about literal stars, the asterisms that we love, phenomenal rubies and sapphires together. And then for those of you that are loving the multicolored diamond pieces we've been seeing of late, I know that's all of us. We're gonna bring you there's a new earring today. It's a huggy hoop type of style, but it's that wider style. We've done it many times in white diamonds, but we're gonna bring it to you in the fancy colors. And I actually have 4 pairs and they're all a little bit different. So I'm gonna show them all to you. You'll get your pick of them and we'll give you a great value on those with those multicolored. And that's the thing, the rings have been flying. Everything we brought you in this collection is sold. So this is really our first hoop style with a double row and still very wearable in the 1/2 inch. So the coolest thing about them is they're also inside out. You don't see that very often in the 1/2 inch style. They're on the way. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Also have a big Tanzanite, one of our best per carat values on Tanzanite out there. So lots to get to tonight. If you have any requests, let me know what they are. We are more than not just willing and happy, but I would be thrilled to help you out with your requests. I've been getting so many emails today, amazing messages from everybody around the country talking about what they've been receiving and how amazing it is. So we're very proud of that. And again, if you haven't yet shopped this sale or at all here, we've been welcoming a record number of new shoppers as well in this last couple of weeks. So we'd love to have you with us and join the family and see what the best in fine jewelry is all about. So we're going to start with actually a diamond ring. This is one of those designer styles we love with the multicolors, but it's actually going to be a one of a kind here as they usually are. And this one stays in mostly the yellows and the greens for you that you have throughout. So this is going to be our 5-stone band. We do a lot of 5-stone bands. We love them. But this has that upgrade to be those unbelievable, rare, specialty yellow and greens here on this case. And I'm going to show you a little more upright view of it as well. 79 points is the total weight here. But what that's going to give you is just the 5 stones, shared prong style, yellow gold only. And that will give you a 16 point or so. They're all between 15 and 16 points apiece. So 112-9897. 79 points in the multicolor, 5-stone style. Loving this one. A $3,000 ring is not going to be, and again, started with it early because, well, the early birds know how important it is to be ready to go when these gorgeous pieces come along, especially this particular designer line that has currently all these pieces you've been seeing. They're in retail stores. They're on the cruise ships. They're on another network for about 5 times the price. I love to save you money. That is really the priority. I'm never going to skimp on quality ever, but it's really about bringing you that value you love. So let's try it on. It's a great ring to stack or wear on its own. It's not going to be oversized, so that this is going to be one that's very wearable, even if you are somebody who says, I'm more of into the petite pieces. Well, here's your more petite band style, but it's going to be that really wearable look, and of course that huge upgrade in the diamonds themselves. And we'll bring it on down for you below 29, below 19, and we're going to be ready to see a lot of great one-of-a-kinds out the door on this wonderful Friday. Can you believe it? A beautiful new year, a 2026 celebration continues. Our 10% off, it's been going on for a while. It's all wrapping up on Sunday. So I can't stress enough, we're giving you full fair warning here that you have got this really amazing value on everything. New, old yellow diamond. Look at this, guys. I got a 302 yellow diamond here. The biggest one we've got and the best price we have. And yet we're going to bring that to an amazing, amazing value. It is just such, I mean, this is your time. This is your time. Shop something you love. And what really is great is that so much of what we have tonight is really, really affordable. That's the best part. So if you're feeling that kind of post-holiday pinch, we have got that really, really special affordability on most items tonight, but then of course can bring you those maximum savings with those museum level ideas. So it's really, again, let me know your requests, get them in. We'll help you out with everything and anything, and we'd love to help you do that. So anything on the mind, let me know what it is, jewelry related, we can help you. Take a look at this band one more time. Let's go lower than $19.99, shall we? I'm ready to move it on out of here. None of the designer pieces. Now, I've never started a show with it, so this is where, again, we're going to test who is with us really early on a Friday night, and a big holiday one. I mean, why not? Why not? We're not stopping the holidays yet, even though technically we had the big holiday yesterday. I'm ready. We've got a major, and this is, to me, I'm actually, and I won't get into the personal aspects of it, but this is my new year today. It's January 2nd. So I'm pressing the reset button today, and I'm so excited to get you guys to have your company with us and really make sure that we're getting you all the big values as we wrap this event up. But we're going to make this even better than $1,900 or $1,500. Let's take it on lower than that. Not even, what, 14, 13? I'll make it $1,299. That way we ensure it gets a home really quickly here at $1,169 only, because that's what it breaks down to. I've been doing 10% off prices in my sleep, as you might imagine. It's been a couple months of the sale, and so again, it's going to be, what's going to be challenging is bringing you pieces that aren't 10% off and having to stay to one price and not talk about two prices on every item. But that's going to be for a later date. We don't have to think about that till Wednesday. And by Wednesday, we're all the way into, like, what, deep into the month of January. It'd be the 7th by then. So let's just take advantage of what we have here with what all the discounts are going to bring you, $1,169 on that one if you'd like it. Then we've got some aqua earrings. And before long, we're going to bring those hoops that we have, the double row huggies that are the inside out style. So they will be here shortly, and we've got a very special Tanzanite. I'll show it to you now. And then I loved this this heart shape that I found. Oh my gosh, we have a heart shaped tourmaline. Look at this. There's the Tanzanite. That's an awfully big one. That's my $1,180, but you will not see a price tag anywhere else like that. We're going to bring you a really good value if you're waiting for the bigger one. I've got a couple moonstones here today. We have one that is my personal favorite, is the round. We have a pear shape as well. So if you've been missing out on the moonstones, we got a really good set. Look at that moonstone. How about that? Faceted material. If you like the band, let me know. And if not, we can melt it on down, but I don't anticipate any. I don't think that's going to be the first of all this designer collection to stay with us. So that's really important, and let me know if you like it. And Carrie, I just heard from you. So Carrie, thank you. You were one of the emails I got today. I got so many emails today. I don't know. I think everyone probably getting back to maybe a little bit more routine today, given that, you know, yesterday was the official holiday. And so I just overwhelmed with emails, and I was so excited to hear from so many of you. So thank you all who reached out. Carrie, I knew you were one of them just literally moments before I went on the air. So thank you, Carrie. Carrie got a diamond signet ring, and she loves it. So I was so thrilled to hear that. And here we are with that $12.99. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to do. I even have a Paraiba that's quite affordable in a pendant. I think one of our strongest values is next. It is this very large emerald. It is mighty fine. 6896, the item number on this one, and it is a very bright, very clean emerald, and it's well over a carat as well, which is always tough to do in the emerald world. Trust me, I know. It's my birthstone, and I've loved this stone since well before I was talking about jewelry for a living, well before I was talking about sports for a living, and well before I was talking news for a living. I've loved emeralds ever since I was old enough to know about gemstones, which actually for me was an early age. My mom introduced me to gems when I was literally 3 years old. I was downtown LA. It's just, again, it's so unusual that she was not in the business. She was just a fan. She was just a really big fan of jewelry and gems, and I was 3 years old, and I was traipsing through the wholesale downtown LA district, which is really the second largest in the entire nation for jewelry and gems. And so got introduced to it at an early age. And I'll tell you, emeralds are really always, that threshold of 1 carat is really challenging to get to. So to get that there alone in a carat plus is always extraordinary, but then you get your 76 points in diamonds around it as well. So we'll take a look at it here. We've got one, and that's going to be it. So a first caller situation, as usual, because that's most of what I have, is one of a kind. So you always want to dial dial in on the early side. It gives you a huge advantage because it puts you at the front of the line. So that's what you want to do if you're already thinking about it or kind of intrigued by what we can do on an amazing emerald that's got some serious clarity to it, and that would be 76 points in the diamonds. Let me try it on for you as well. You'll get to see what that's all about, and we are going to blow it out. That's what we do on everything, no matter how exotic, how special, how rare, how large, doesn't matter. Everything's got to go, and that one is one of them. So you see how it's pristine, and actually you know that emeralds always look bigger than they weigh, so you're getting more of a 2.5 carat look with this carat 20 in that classic emerald cut, and we are about to make sure that it goes out under 2,000. We never see that on 1 carat emeralds. It's really challenging to make anything like this happen. So instead of 2,000 or 19.99, come on in. Start with some of these really big league. I got the chance to go through every last bit of our inventory, as I usually do before every single show. I mean, if you think you just show up and start talking, no, it's a lot. That's the best part, is going through everything and really finding the best values for you, and then getting to really display them all and walk you through them all and make sure that you're able to make the best decision possible for whatever your jewelry box needs. But let's make this better than 19, 18, or 17. A major value, $16.99 plus your extra discount as well. So that'll be down to $15.29 if you'd like to get that. We're also going to be previewing. I have a couple of previews for you as far as what's happening this weekend, because we do, of course, have some big events coming up as usual. We got some really good events for you that are happening this weekend on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Remember, those weekend shows are during the day, so we're going to be really thrilled and excited about those. I can't wait to show you all the things that we've been working on, some of the brand new for the very last 2 days of the event. But we're going to see a lot of brand new for you, so that's going to be exciting. And yes, we've got the emerald here for you, so if you'd like that, let me know. Now, the big aqua earrings. There was a $4,000 pair of earrings here, and I thought, let me make sure that we can get some great aquas out the door. Aquas have been very, very popular throughout this event. And when are they not popular here? The answer is they're never not popular. And if you can excuse the double negative, you're going to get a double negative price tag, because we're going negative of cost. And that means back of cost. It means you save money from the manufacturer's cost. And guess who the manufacturer is? It's us. That's why we have the values we have on a regular basis on everything we do, sale or not. You get that big value, but look at these. These are really striking. They're the best of blues. It's 1129761, and it's a really important way to get your earrings here. So, sorry guys, I'm a little sniffly tonight. I hope I'm not getting the TVON plague that's going around, but I'm very sniffly, so I'm so sorry. I'll apologize here in advance. So, the voice a little scratchy and not feeling 100, but let's do this, guys. We got 3 10s. So, again, bear with me, but 3 10s, that's my area code. I like that. So 3 10s, easy to remember. You got a carat, basically a carat 55. If you figure each one should be equal, you've got a carat 55 on each of the aquamarines. It is stunning to see those bright, bright blues. Think of like sky blue, but better. That's what you're getting with this aqua. And then you've got the diamonds in the front. We didn't leave these lever backs plain. If they were naked, that would be pretty, but you know what? To dress them up with diamonds are what those stones deserve. So you've got the best premium aquamarine in the world. Take a look at it here. We're going to bring them lower than you can ever imagine, and we're going to try them on for you as well and give you that big, big, big value. And they're in white gold, so there's nothing that needs to be done. They stay in the white gold. They will be fabulous on your ears. They're really special when it comes to a great length that's not going to be oversized. 1 inch is a really good wearable length for a drop, I think, at least. I mean, it makes them a little bit, daily wearable. And then there you see 1 inch in the drop. So we'll take a look at them from a distance, and then you've got that great little lever back. Just opens up and really makes it easy to put on. And then you're going to get the savings from that $3,999. I couldn't help it when I see a great value, because I know these pieces inside out. So when I see something that really just shocks me, I figure it's going to be a good way for you to shop as well, because if I think that's what you're looking for, right? You're looking for me to lose money on everything. It's a very, very, very good group of shoppers we've got. They understand values better than anybody, and I'll tell you, we are really bringing you that value that you love, even better than you might expect us to do, which we're all about the values, like I said, 365 days a year. So let's bring this down from 39 to 29, actually going a lot lower than that. They're not going to be even $19.99. We're going to go a lot lower for you. I was just going to think about $11.11, because that way you get that extra savings of 10%. It takes them below $1,000. So they'll be $999 only if you'd like to get them. So that's one pair. Stay in the white gold, as you see right there. And we'll see who's got them. They're really special, aren't they? They're an important look, and that sky blue is everything. And then, of course, you're going to pop them on back like that. So that diamond is really all you're going to see are those diamonds dropping from the earring itself. We'll go back to the close-up. I think Jason may have them, and then we'll be moving on. More one-of-a-kinds. And boy, have I been showing you. It's fun. We've been doing about about 200 one-of-a-kinds a day and seeing nearly every one of them out the door. We're still in that sell it or melt it mode. These are gone. Congratulations. Thank you much. And then we've got also, if you want to stay with earrings, we have a very important hoop that is here. These are not the inside outs we're going to see in the multicolors. These are the white diamonds we love. The aquas are gone. So again, please, they got the right idea. They're dialing in early, and that's what you want to do. But this looks like a pear shape. Basically, it looks like you have 5 pear shapes stacked up and down the front of your hoop here, and a really stunning earring all done in VS diamonds. It's 5010, and there's 1 pair. And good news for the gold purists out there, you get a lot of purity. You get 18 karat gold in that design, which makes it an extra special look. And 41 points in the baguettes and 31 points in the diamonds, but I like 72 points. But you know what's great? They look like you've got 75 pointers in pear shapes all up and down your hoop earring. And that is even more impressive. Plus, they have this great easy little hinge, so it just clicks closed and really simple to wear. So we always break down baguettes versus rounds. The baguettes are tapered baguettes. They're basically set right between the rounds, and then all together they form this shape of a pear shape. So that's why to the eye of everyone that sees them on you, they're going to look like pear shapes, but with such an interesting fire and flash to them, and that's really what's exciting here. Now, it's also going to be 1 pair, yes, even all the white diamonds. Sometimes in the rare instance I have more than one, it's usually with an all white diamond piece, but this is a white diamond piece we only have 1 of. So it is going to be really important you dial in early on those, especially if you love a different way to do a diamond hoop. Here's what they look like from a distance away, and then you'll see here what we can do for the price tag. And hold on, there we go. That's going to be a 1 inch in that drop. I will try them on for you as well, and remember they're 18 karat solid. We do enjoy that. They actually have a little finishing. It's a cutout detail, actually. So it's a straight post, and it's going to have that hinge at the base of the center. And then what you do is just click them closed, and could not be easier. Jason, who was shopping with you over there on this Friday night? Sandra in Colorado. She's here with us early and shopping already. I love it. Thank you, Sandra. Enjoy those gorgeous aquas. Take a look at this earring from a distance away. So that's what they look like. And they do. They really do look like those beautiful pear-shaped white diamonds that we would love to see. If that was a $50,000 earring, certainly I think we could see why. But you're not spending $50,000 or even $5,000. Going a lot lower for you right now. We'll go back to the close-up. So just wanted you to see them on, as I like to make sure you get all of your bases covered and questions answered before you say yes, because it's something that we want you to love when you get home. And even though you have a money-back guarantee, we don't, obviously would prefer if you don't need to use it ever. So that's why I'm really about explaining everything as best we can so you can get a really good idea of what you're getting before it even arrives. And we're going to take it down below 49. Half off is 25. Nothing wrong with that. We're going to take it a lot lower for you. Only that 1 pair. And when it comes to bigger, important diamond pieces, this is certainly one of them. And you simply cannot deny here that this is one of those values when I know you're getting a lot of 18 karat gold, 1 inch in the drop. You could wear them inside out if you wanted to. I'll show you the kind of cutout detail you have. I don't think anybody would, but again, it's an option for you, and options are usually a very good thing. So what we'll do is make them even better. $19.99, then an extra $200 off that. They'll be $1,799 only. And that's for, again, 1 pair and 1 collar. So that'll be it. And lots of one-of-a-kinds to get through. I mean, an enormous. I'm always have a lofty goal to get through a lot of jewelry, but tonight, especially just now with the knowledge of 3 more days. So we want to give everyone a chance. Listen, the holidays are a busy time. I can attest to it. I spend a lot of time on the freeway every day. I have seen probably every day, I've seen probably 30 or 40 different states represented on license plates because everyone's on the go and traveling. It's that time of year. So when you, again, consider that the holidays are now wrapping up for most. So we want to make sure that we extend the sale a little bit so that if you've been kind of out and about and doing the celebrations, you still have a chance to get your favorites for this last couple of days here. So just really, I really fought for that. I really want to continue the sale as long as we could before we have to, bring the new and take that 10% away. So keep in mind, it ends on Sunday. That only leaves us with a couple hours tonight, 3 hours tomorrow, and 3 hours on Sunday for the finale. That is it. But $17.99. If you like those gorgeous diamond earrings, that's the way to go. And then we're going to bring you, I have this very important Tanzanite. I think we need to show it on the early side. I flashed it. It's the big 12 karat pear shape. That's going to be on the way. Let me know who's got the earrings. And then there is a really rare heart-shaped stone that I feel like is a great color This time of year and always, because it's so unique in a gemstone to get this kind of olive green. It's like a chartreuse meets an olive tone. The truth is there's a little bit of multiple colors coming together, as tourmalines will often do. And it's a 10-carat tourmaline in that jaunite with a little bit of green. So that's going to be coming up in the heart shape. Also have that Tanzanite, which is just so remarkable to see because, well, I don't have a per carat price like this anywhere. And the truth is, it's our best per carat price. It's actually going to be a whole bunch lower than it was ever before, which is kind of the whole point of this event, is to bring the prices down to a price you've never seen. So the reason this is here, and again, one of the emails, one of the many, I think I counted, there were 42 at last check, not counting the last 20 minutes I've been on TV here, that I've had today, and just rave reviews about jewelry that's been received in the last couple of days. Well, here is the best value I have had on a Museum Reserve Blue Wing overall. This is it. And I know I got a rave review about Tanzanite today. Actually, there were two. One was actually a larger size like this, and just over the moon about the quality. And this is a gal who's, you know, shops everywhere and knows what's out there in Tanzanite. And she says, I'll shop anywhere and everywhere, but I'm only coming to you for the Tanzanite because you have the best. And then you add on top of that, our pricing is better than everywhere else. That would mean, I think it makes for a foolproof kind of situation here. So we have 111, 6418. Now get ready, because there's only this one, and I know it's a larger stone. So that automatically may limit how many people are going to gather in. But the truth is, when there's a lot of people who like a bigger stone and then some who maybe stay away from a bigger stone, the reason for that often is simply because the price tag gets more elevated. So let's clear that off the table now. This is going to be my best price ever on a Blue Wing Block D of Museum Reserve. You're also getting an 1180 size in a pair, but then also the big diamonds, and those are heart shapes. So I really want to spend a moment and just give you a straight up look at those specialty heart shapes, because nothing else in our entire inventory has a heart-shaped diamond with it. Nothing. Heart shapes in the design maybe, but not heart-shaped diamonds. And you're getting nearly quarter carats because there's 40 points among the two. So they are 24 points each in gold, which is white gold is going to stay. There's the other heart-shaped diamond, VS of course, beautiful white diamonds. You can see they're even whiter and brighter than the wheel they're sitting on, and the gold they're sitting in. And yet here comes the value. And if you are looking for a bigger stone, this is the most affordable way to get one by far. No question about it. It's our 1180. Take a look at this on the hand. It is going to be that one you need to have. And I tell you, there will be so many people on this one. It's why I'm doing it on the early side, because there's going to be a lot of callers that are interested in owning something like this when you see this price tag especially, but also think about those really important diamonds. Here's the other way to wear it. If you choose to wear that pointing away from the hand, that's what it's going to look like from that direction. So a really good look there, and a super saturated, of course, it's Museum Reserve, of the best out there anyways. And when you take it on down below where it started at $14,999, we had to stick with the old item number here, because that really is going to help us get away from 15,000 and make it a completely different opportunity that you have not seen before. That's what this is about. Please dial in early. You know what to do. You've seen how quickly things are going so far in this evening, and this is Friday, where, let me tell you, sometimes it takes 2 hours and 50 minutes to get things going. So that's because we have that early start. For a Friday night, it becomes a little extra early. So want to get you in on this while it's here, because 14,000, what you should pay, we're going to go a lot lower than that. And again, magical price coming up. A per carat that we have not seen, a per carat we cannot do going forward. Obviously, the stones, we're more worried about them just being done and selling out more than we're worried about price tag, because there will be folks calling me saying, I'll pay whatever, but we won't have it. We won't be currently experiencing any Blue Wing Block Ds, because once they're done, and there's nothing more to be had. So here's your chance to pick it up. It won't even be 10,000 or 99 or 89 or 7,900. This is what it's all about. And those heart-shaped diamonds might be tougher to put a price tag on because we don't see them in anything else, but they're very important. Quarter carat heart-shaped diamonds, on average, you would see those in the wholesale world going for individually about $1,700, and you got two of them. So you're talking about $3,500 right there just to get the heart-shaped diamonds. What about the gold? What about the nearly 12 carat? Watch this. It's not $7,000 or $6,000 or $5,000. Simply stated, the best value we have, $49.99. You would get an extra $500 off that price. And then do you realize that if you divide $44.99 by the 11 carat 80 that you have, that's going to come down to a $380 per carat price tag. Does not happen with most of my Tanzanites today are 700 a carat, and they sell. Every one of them had that just from last night and every other day before that. So keep in mind, when you're down to a value like that, it might be that good time to pick up a pair if you don't have one, get the blue wings if you don't have one, get the museum reserve while they're still there. But considering the gold is free and the diamonds are free at that 380 carat per carat price, that's kind of a little bit silly. And that's what we love to do. If it really makes no sense at all, that's when you know it's right up our alley. That's what we want to do, is bring you prices nobody else can do, nobody else can think about or talk about or speak of. This is it. $380 a carat on that stone. Free gold, free labor, free diamonds that are those heart-shaped stones that are magical, so unusual and rare to get a heart shape. And maybe that's going to be symbolic at the same time. 2 hearts. Could symbolize a union, a happy marriage, an anniversary, 2 kids, 2 pets, 2 whatever. It doesn't matter, but it's really about, there's that little extra meaning. Let's take another look at it here before we go. $44.99 and $380 a carat on that Tanzanite. So that one's tough to top. Then we've got some Paraiba in a pendant. Also have a rare Mandarin. You know, that big Mandarin sold last night. I didn't even know it. I was showing a piece that was recapped, and I find out after the show, oh no, that one sold. So I wanted to bring out another Asher cut for you that feels a lot like last night's, but not as elongated in the styling. So we'll bring that out next for you. Then we're going to bring out those diamond hoops. That's only 4 minutes away. Okay, so the diamond huggies from the new designer are coming up in about 4 minutes, actually. So we'll do that. And then we got another Tanzanite later, but it's a 6 carat. So I would say, if you want to go with the mighty, you go there. Here's that, look at that Mandarin. Isn't that special? With that little scroll work that's done, if you think about it, it's pear shapes put together, making that more northeast, southwest pointed type of halo and frame. And you've got our 139 Asher cut. This is such a beauty, and get requests in if you have them, because we only have, I'm counting down here, it's basically 7.5 hours left of the event over the next 3 days, and that includes tonight. So you want to make sure you get those requests in. But here's 112-5093, and it is just lit from within. Every single aspect of the stone is lighting up at exactly the same time, and you see it right there. Right there. It's just beautiful. That's what Ashers should do. And when you combine great color and great clarity, and then you have a beautiful cutting like that, you see the end result. It's our 139 with 55 points in diamonds. One only here stays in the yellow gold, and let's get it out to you. This is going to be sized for you for free. And then you get that yellow gold, which is really, it's intriguing because you don't see a lot of the gold when you see it on. It's all covered in stone side to side. And yet the yellow gold does add for a nice base and prongage for the center, because obviously glowing in the goldens, giving you that orangey golden kind of color, but in that yellow gold, which is so fabulous. And we're going to do a lot better than $49.99 on this one. It does. It feels like a slightly smaller example of what we had sell last night. That was here by request. Here it is on the hand as well, so you can see what that's all about. It is just iconic to see a little more of a dressed up halo, something a little bit more special. And then you've even got that split shank on the sides, keeping the diamonds going. So it's diamonds side to side as far as the eye can see, and we'll make this one cheap. I've got it for, you know what, blow it out, $17.77. That way it's going to be only $15.99 if you'd like to go ahead and get it, and you don't pay $1,500 for a Mandarin Garnet. And this is this month's birthstone. So a big happy birthday shout out to all of our January girls out there. That's the way to enjoy a very exotic way to do your own birthstone, which obviously is the Garnet family, and love having that for you. And we're going to get to a cat's eye blowout here. We've got the new Huggies coming up. I am going to show you all 4 pairs that I have, so you can just go ahead, and that way you know exactly what your pair is going to look like before they get home. So we'll do that as well. Something I like to do just to make sure when there's slight variations in something I have more than one of, I make sure and show you. There's also, look at this. This is that new Moonstone. Wow. Glowing with the blue greens. It's like a Paraiba color that's just washing over the surface of that Moonstone. Also have a really gorgeous color like this, Mandarin color, but in an opal. So it's our kind of golden orange base color. Look at this one. This one's wild. What do you think of that? It's Mandarin color, but in an opal with lots of colors within, in the platinum setting. So we'll see that if you like those bright orange colors. And then we do have a fire opal. So it's showing you what we have in this color category tonight. That is our orangey red. So you see a little more red than it is orange there, but a really top-notch fire opal is a coming. So let's get to it. We've got about 1 minute, so that'll give me time to set these up for you. We have really striking earrings coming up that are the ultimate style when it comes to how we want to style ourselves right about now. This is a Huggy in a 1/2 inch, lots and lots and lots of gold. And you know that we can't keep anything from this designer in stock. Look at this. This is the hoop earring that I can't say enough good things about. Now I'm gonna set them down. This is the one that's the most wild of the bunch, and I mean, this wheel, it keeps moving on me, so let me try to nail that down. This is our first pair. Now, you're gonna see that there are 4 pairs all together. I'm gonna start here because this has the most wild variations of color. The rest are gonna be beautiful, but they're all in the more yellow-green family. This is where you get pinks and purples. You see that bright orangey red, greens, fawns, yellows, it's all happening. That's one pair. Now I'm going to show you each and every pair I have. So please note they're inside out in a 1/2 inch style, which we don't usually see. And that's going to be item number 1129866. These are brand new right now. We're doing them on the early side because you think these are going to last. I'm going to show you each pair here because I want you to be able to choose which one you love the best, whether you want to go more neutrals. And I will tell you, I think this is going to be the pair that goes first. The other side is going to really look the same as what you're going to see coming up here. On the right, I'm going to show you, that's where, see how it's more neutral, where it's got mostly the yellows and the greens here. I'm going to show you another pair here as well that go together really beautifully so you can see what they're all about, and then you're going to choose your favorite here. So it's going to be basically set up in a little line here, so you're going to tell me if you want 1, 2, 3, or 4 left to right, and then we'll help you out there. But this is where I'm going to put your name on the pair. So again, please dial in early, especially if you see one that is your preference right now. Want to make sure you get it, then we'll try them on. But what makes this so unique is that it is that inside out style. We don't usually see that in a smaller style. Now when I say huggy, this is a 1/2 inch. Generally, I like to consider a huggy being a 1/4 inch, but this is still meant to be, the problem with 1/4 inchers is that some people can't wear them. The 1/4 inchers, sometimes what they do is they're a little bit too small in scale and too small in diameter where they don't actually fit around everybody's lobe. So there's a little safer choice here when you go the 1/2 inch route, okay? And we also have, and I'll try to get these as close as I can so you can see them all really, really well. But again, let us know if you like pair 1, 2, 3, or 4. We'll go left to right on that, just like we read a book. And then here's your choice of. Now they also have this great click-in style closure. So it's gonna be really simple and easy to wear. But honestly, guys, the 3 here, 1, 2, and 4, they're gonna be all pretty much the same. And it's this pair here that really stand out because they're going to give you the more unusual, as I call it, wild colors here. And that's because you see here that really bright orangey, you see the brighter. It's just kind of like everything is just more saturated there in pair number 3. So you see more pinks, purples, red, oranges as well. But this is that hoop that has a full, now listen to this, because we talk about smaller but mighty, 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 because we put a carat 53 in these natural diamonds all together in a wider. This is a beautiful look because they don't need to be dramatic and long to really show up, because when you get a little more width to an earring, they tend to show up a little bit like a lengthier earring, but without the difficulty in wearing, not everybody wears a big old 3-inch hoop. That's more my style. We're talking about something that's ultimately wearable, really, really beautiful as far as a collection that's going to go with everything, and that is exactly what it is. It's an entire collection of fancy colored diamonds all in one place, all in one earring, and yet they're going to be extremely affordable for what they are, because there is a carat 53 here in the multicolored diamonds. No matter which one you choose, it's a carat 53 minimum actually. I'll try one on for you as well. Give us a quick call because we want to make sure that you get your favorite if you have one. If you want to leave it up to us, well, it'll be whatever one's left over that is not chosen. But honestly, guys, I think that, yeah, you're basically talking about every one of them being pretty much the same, 1, 2, and 4, except this one. So let me know which one you like. And I have a feeling these are going to go first because they're really just to get a little bit brighter of a color here. But I'll put your name on them so you get the pair you see that you choose in hand select. But there is a value coming your way, and let me try on one here. I'm going to just take that one. That one's closest to me. I do want to show you from a distance, and this one is, again, 2 rows, top to bottom there, 2 rows, and you're going to get that inside finishing as well. So there they are, a little over a half. I'm going to call them a 1/2 inch because usually we frame a size of diamond hoop by the inner diameter. So if they're a little bit longer, we're still talking about the inside diameter is a 1/2 inch, but there's a lot of gold happening, and what a fun earring to wear every single day, just because they're never going to really be the same look twice. It's like, I think they pick up whatever you're wearing that day is what you're going to end up seeing is more that beautiful style, but also a stackable too. I think if you're like me and you have more than one piercing, I think that it's a size you could wear in the second piercings as well, maybe even the third if you want to, but there's such a dazzle to these stones. And we've got the big carat weight that you're seeing there, but also a stunning sale and discounted price for you so that you can have them and stack away, but do you see how much room they give? So if you have a little bit longer lobe, or if your piercing's a little higher when it was done, if you need a little more clearance, if you will, and I mean, I'm putting them on clearance sale, but yet if you need a little more, again, length to wrap around that earlobe, this is your solution. So let's go back, but still wearable every day and still comfortable if you're putting in the different headphones or the earbuds, or the, you know, you're just a phone talker and you like to have the phone up to your ear. This is a small enough style where they're really comfortable for you, and they are amazingly affordable. Let me know, do we have any favorites so far on which one we're thinking of? 1, 2, 3, or 4? All pairs available here, and your choice of. Let's do better than, I know we're all worried about it because 1.5 carats of magical fancy colored diamonds, probably looking like something that should be $49.99 all day long. Doing a lot better than that for you. All you can do is call and get your favorite pair, and I hope you will. That's why they're here on the early side today, and what a value they are. We put together something really extraordinary for those of you that enjoy, and if you already have the many earrings, and rather the necklaces and the rings that we've had, perfect way to match up your pair of earrings, that if you're already loving your ring from this designer collection, you can have the matching earring to go with it. And it's not going to be $49.99, best part of all. You got a major savings coming your way. They're not $4,000, they're not $3,000 or $29.99, and we're starting to get really busy on the phone lines because this is when you have to shop to save. We've got another couple hours left of the event, and that is it. By Wednesday the 7th, over and done. So make sure you get on those phone lines right now, and we'll help you out with your favorite pair, and they're not even, you know what, I was going to do $24.99. Let me change it all. Let's do with something a lot better for you because I want to make these affordable so that we can get them gone. Don't want to show things more than once on the show. Want to give you the respect of getting all your requests in, showing you something new that you haven't seen. And let's do this instead of even $2,000. We could make them $19.99, or I can just keep going so that we can make sure every single pair goes. That's really the priority here. This is a first time seeing this collection, and nothing from this collection sticks around. We know that historically because I've had about 50 pieces from this designer so far over the last several weeks, and every single piece gone. So here's how you do it. We're going to do better than 19. Jason, what was that request there? Did they need to see their request? They don't need to see it? What was it, out of curiosity? You said it's here. Who was asking for it? Right. Which one? Could it be the one I have here today, 6524? Okay. Because if you make a request and it's here, we'll show it to you. So that way you don't have to say, okay, because isn't that the tricky part, is trying to buy something from, you know, sight unseen. It's a little tough to do that. You want to see it, and that's the beauty of seeing a piece live. So you really get to know it well. You know what, guys, I'm going to do better than $19.99. I'm going to move them out the door. We're going to do this now. We're very busy on the phone lines. We have people selecting whether they want 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the wheel here, but they're not going to be 19. I will go lower. You still got 10% off, and this is 1.53 carat. And some of the most magical diamonds, certainly some of the rarest that you're ever going to find anywhere. And they're not even 19, 18, 17. I'll keep on going. It's first hour. It's Friday. Let's celebrate the new year with new updated designer earrings for you, and they're not even $17.77. This is a pure giveaway. There's just no other way to frame it. It's a pure giveaway right now, and they're not going to be $17.77 either. Going even lower for you, it is not going to be. Come on in. Let me know if you want 1, 2, 3, or 4. We'll make it happen for you. Operators, if you can give me your name of your shopper, that's going to help, because then I can put their name on the earring so that they know exactly what they're getting, okay? And we're doing better than 17, yes. You got it. Kind of figured that. Christine's taken option 3, which is, of course, that super, super colorful one right there. They're already gone. Can I save her more money while we're doing this? Those are gone. Congratulations, Christine. They got your name on them right there. We're good to go. There you go, Christine. So that's done, and then we'll move them in a little bit so you can see them really, really well. Let me know which pair you like. These all feel very similar to each other here, and I'm not sure what. This poor wheel. It's all over the place. But here we are, guys. Let me know. Yes. 2 is sold as well, so that's right here. So let me take those. If you'll give me the name, please. I got to put their name on it. Carol. All right. Carol's got number 2. We now have, well, you can still do 1 and 2, I guess, and we'll figure out which one it is from there. But we're going to do better, the guys, than $17.77. And you know what? Make them only $1,600. $99. That's it. $16.99 turns into $15.29. And that, Carol, we got your name on your pair. Christine, yours are out the door. And there are our colors of diamonds and 2 pairs left. So let me know which one you prefer. They feel very similar on these particular styles, I must say. So we'll put your name on them if you like them. And $16.99 gets them to you. $15.29. Mary, we have your request. It's our cross necklace coming up. We'll show you that one on the way, Mary, if you want to hop on the phone lines and be ready to go. Let's give it a final call here. Just about, let's do 60 seconds left on either one of those pairs, and I'll separate them a bit so you can see both front and back there. And then do let me know which one you prefer of option left or right here, and we'll help you out. We'll put your name on it, and they will be out to you for $15.29. And what a beautiful collection of diamonds that is. So fantastic value there. Certainly went extra low on those. And then we've got a beautiful cross piece coming up with a very long chain. This could be a men's piece or a lady's piece, and that's why they put in the long 22-inch chain. Mary, you're living right on this one. So we'll show that coming up. And then we've got our last call here, 30 seconds. We will be showing those later until they all go, but you guys get the early bird specials here. So big value and a really important one there with a carat 53. Guys, we're really right at $1,000 a carat when there's also a lot of gold in this particular pair of earrings. So coming up, let's get to Mary's request. Thank you, Mary, for letting us know what you're looking for tonight. It's 112-8279. There's a 22-inch 14-karat gold chain. Gold is about $4,400 an ounce. So when you're getting a 22-inch chain in gold, let's take a look at it on the hand here. This is going to be that larger, more bold style of cross pendant that we have for you. Look at that. I'll show it up close, but I want to show you this is a 22-inch, basically like a beautiful smooth, almost like a box link chain. You've got the lobster claw closure and 22 inches, but you can always, if you want to dress it up one day with the diamonds by the yard, you can go ahead and do that. But it's got a nice enough bail there and it's super large, so you can go ahead and do whatever you like. It's also an enhancer, so it could go on, let's say, beads or pearls or something that's a little more chunky in the necklace as well. So you've got this outstanding style. 22-inch chain is coming with it. It's 8279. It's a 29-point diamond weight that are running right down the right side. Now that's going to be right side. It's really your left side as you wear it, and it's going to be all mirror finished gold, and you have this 22-inch chain that comes with it. And Mary, it used to be $38.99, doing a lot better here tonight, and one only. I'll show it up close, but let me show it on the neckline first before we do. And it's got some great finishing, and you can see it there, and then we're ready to show it here as well, so you can really get an idea of how large that is. And I know it picks up some glare, so just bear with me, because when I show it up close, I'll be able to angle it properly for you so you can see what that's all about. But here's what it looks like from that close-up perspective. And again, the enhancer allows you to open up the bail. So if you're not familiar with an enhancer style, it's got that figure 8. So all that bail can actually, it's hinged so it can move on up. It kind of flips up, and you can go ahead and put that at the intersection of pearls or on bigger things. And this is really, it's almost like it's more like a snake chain with a little bit of texture to it, I would say. Smooth like a box link, but it's got that little bit of texture to it as well. So this one's going to be, okay, huge value coming your way. I'll blow it out for $1,499. And there you can see it's channel set round brilliant diamonds down that row there along it'll be on the left side of your body, and certainly looks like the right side because everything's opposite on TV. So that'll be one only, and 22 inches in a 14-karat gold chain coming with it. Should not be $13.49. That's what you're paying, and you get everything. You get the chain, the pendant, all of it, and a very, very exciting style there. So huge value, $13.49 if you'd like that pendant. And there's your finishing, and again, it's an enhancer bail. So you can always slip your chain through it. You can use this one, of course, that comes with it, or you can mix and match it. This would be a great chain even for a gentleman to wear, because that's usually a gentleman's style link too. So always nice to have that adjustability, or rather something a little longer that we don't usually see, that gives you a little bit of flexibility in how you wear it. And so that'll be it. So Mary, that's our bigger, bolder cross we have for you. We'll show you the, let's get to this Paraiba pendant that I have. It's very affordable, and you don't expect blue-green Paraibas to be affordable like this is, but that's what makes it exciting. It's this superstar of a stone with this elegant designer halo. And it's 112-6524 in the 116 blue-green Paraiba, 18 karat solid gold as well. That's awfully nice to see. 44 points in diamonds. I'll get the fingerprint off of it. I'll also walk around here and zoom in so you can see how clean the stone is, at least from the inside of the stone. A fingerprint's a fingerprint. You can just get it polished up like that. But there's how clean that stone is, which is always tough to get in a Paraiba, is great clarity like that. So 18 karat gold, yellow gold only, great finishing on the inside. Looks like a little floral design. It's not an emerald, it's a Paraiba. It's a carat 16 in the Paraiba, 1126524, and it's a carat 16 Paraiba. So it's the rarer of the rare stones. It is definitely, it's copper rich. It's got the manganese. It's why it's glowing. You see in lower lights, I'm shadowing it just by holding it. Holding it up creates the shadow over it so you can still see how glowy and how neon that stone is. So 116, 18 karat gold, 44 points in diamonds. I'm ready to give you the value of a lifetime here, and it's going to be on its way. 6524. Item number. So that's going to be a really good one, and look at that, and we'll show you from a distance. It's got all the hallmarks. That says 18K and then 750. That both of those indicate 18 karat gold. So you've got your yellow gold, your carat 16. It's a blue green, but I would say a little more leaning towards that 60-40 green blue. 44 points is the diamond weight. That's the baguettes and the rounds, and here's what it looks like from a distance away as well. Very wearable, everyday style, great color play on that one. We'll give you a length measurement and then try it on. But no, it will not be $49.99. And that's what it looks like. 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. Stays in the yellow on this one. Take a look at it from a distance away, and that glow is really what shows off so well here. It is the glow, the neon. That's what the difference maker is. You can buy a lot of Paraibas, you can buy a lot of rather tourmalines, but unless it has the copper and manganese content together, you don't usually see that ultimate neon like you're getting here. So that's really important. We'll go back up close and bring you a big old value on that $5,000 pendant. It's not $49. I like to give you an idea of where it started, because otherwise how the heck do you know it's on sale? We can tell you, but it's nice to say, and then you go, oh yeah, I remember that now. That was the $49.99 piece. Now it's going under $2. We're gonna make it $1,999 and one only there. Get those requests in, yes. Did Mary miss it? She missed it, all right. We'll show the cross again. You got it. So Mary will show the cross one more time for you. Here it is. The cross is 1128279. There you go. And that's a close-up of it. Let me go ahead and run around here and zoom back just a bit here. So hold 1 second, and then we'll have that. So the whole thing is in focus for you. And I know it picks up some glare. It's just because there's a lot of mirror finishing on that surface of that gold. So you see there, that's the 29-point channel set diamond cross enhancer bail finished on the inside, and that is a 22-inch textured rounded snake chain. So a beautiful look there. $13.49 gets it to you. It's in yellow gold only, so everything's going to stay the way it is there. And that's a really stunning piece. And then if you wanted to add a DBTY or an omega chain or something, like I said, if you want to add this to a, maybe you want to add it to pearls. What about a big strand of pearls, a small strand of pearls, beads, whatever it is? You can do that because, listen, it doesn't need to go through the bail. It can go right over your chain. So that'll be $13.49, Mary. And so she's still considering that one. It's available at the moment. And then we're going to show you a couple more things here before our second hour arrives. And we do have that new moonstone, so that's got to get here pretty quickly. Don't forget about that Tanzanite I showed you, that 11 karat 80 down to $380 a carat. Then we've got that tourmaline, the rare heart shape, my biggest and most important yellow diamond by far is here. We've got the 3-carat 02 yellow diamond, and this one, listen, don't be mad that I'm showing you the good stuff. I just got to show you some of the pieces that are the best value of all, because they're the ones that are the most rare of everything. And here we are purveyors of rare every single time. Every time you see me on the air, you know this is the rarest selection of gems that's out there in the jewelry world. And for those of you that think, well, what if I go to Rodeo Drive? You're not going to find rare there. There's very rarely rare there. It basically is the really good diamonds, the really good rubies, the really good sapphires and emeralds. That's about it. Now they'll have tanzanites. But there's not a lot of options when it comes to really important yellow diamonds. Now, exactly where you would have to go if you even want to consider a natural yellow diamond from the earth. You're going to have to go there, and usually they're not available in store for purchase. They have to be custom ordered. They need big deposits. I mean, it's a whole rigmarole. It's basically, it's not like just walk in and buy it and spend $300,000 and you're done and you leave. It really is an incredibly, because they're so rare and things have changed. If the last time you shopped for diamonds was 5-10 years ago, it's changed quite a bit, especially after the Argyle mine shut down, which was the most prolific provider of fancy colored diamonds for the world. And that's been shut down for years now. It's been, what, 3 some years, 3+. So So it's really important that you realize it's gotten tougher. Every day that goes by, every day that you're living and enjoying your ring, it's actually tougher and tougher and tougher to have refined stones like this elsewhere. So we're really proud to bring it to you. It's our 3-carat 02. It's item number 11256688. And this is the 302 that is also our best stone and best value. And that's because, well, there aren't that many. There's 4 different 3-carat stones, but this one is by far best color, best cutting, great size, and it saves you about $10,000 off the rest. So that I think is important as well, is that it's such a savings that you're getting here as well that I just can't get enough of it. And yet it deserves to get home before the sale ends. And that is on Sunday. So give it some thought. You're getting 90 points in the round diamonds and also 36 points in the fancy cuts. And it's beautiful. And it's got some really important, those are big diamonds. They're almost like a trillion type of style here, but not. They're modified. So it's like a half moon meets a trillion. You get a little more pointed style to it, but it's really, really, really well done. And then those big pave diamonds, look at the around the extra yellow gold there. That mill grain work around the diamond adds a little more dimension to the diamond itself, but then also the diamonds around that. So 428 overall. Stunner of a ring, finished on the inside because, well, that's important. If that wasn't there, I don't know if you'd want to wear it every day. It makes it comfortable for being this big, dynamic, really good size. We're going to make it an outstanding value tonight. It is from $49,999. You got to realize that's a great value. 50 grand for a ring like that, impossible. Everywhere else you would go to have it custom made. You don't have to have it custom made. You're not waiting. We can size this for you and have it out to you on Monday. You would probably have this at your home on your hand by next Wednesday. So when the sale ends, when I see you on Wednesday night, and no longer 10%, not even here, not even a thought, you would already have your yellow diamond ring. You'd be loving it, enjoying it, and wearing it, and really just really experiencing the ultimate luxury in jewelry. And there's a lot of great fine jewelry out there, but this is the ultimate high level. So instead of $49,000, come on over and we'll get you a great value on this one. And send it out. Not even $50,000. Look at it on the hand here. Nothing is going to, guys, nothing can sparkle like this ring does. It is so over the top gorgeous. And whether you're going to wear that right hand ring finger, maybe it's a little something you alternate with the wedding band, or maybe it is. Maybe that is your new wedding set style, whatever it is, all in one. It's not going to be even $25,000 or $20,000. And this is just straight up value. And if you like it, you let me know, because it's not even $19,999. Here it is up close again, finished on the inside, solid 18-karat gold. You wouldn't expect anything less with a stone like that in the middle. And we're going to make it only $18,888. It's crazy eights, and it's even a crazier price tag. But that gets actually a reduction by 10%, so it'll actually be under $17,000. It's $16,999 if you'd like to get it. And that, I think about all the ways you can spend $16,000 on a couple of pieces, and then I don't know if anything will ever be treasured or valued like this yellow diamond would. Even if you're somebody who is used to spending, like, you get a couple rings a week and you like to have that, maybe just this could be it. And honestly, if that's the only piece of jewelry you buy for the rest of time, I think you would be satisfied with it, because it is the ultimate in level of quality, rarity, beauty. I think it's really, again, we have other 3 carats. They are not even close in their quality and their clarity and their color. And that's really important. So to get that value, and everything else is $30,000 and up. So that reduction is meant to let this one go. I've got, again, very, very important pieces here tonight. And when we've got the last call on this sale, we really want to make sure that you get that extra $18.88 off. So huge value there. We've got a new moonstone coming up at the top of the hour. This mounting feels like the little luck that sometimes all the resolutions in the world still sometimes need a little luck. And what do you think of this? That, I don't know how these are getting better every time I show you a moonstone, but that round moonstone, beyond. We're going to show that in 7 minutes and 10 seconds. So get ready, it's coming. Then we have a smaller yellow diamond later. So don't worry if you can't quite do $18,888 or $16,999. Don't worry, we've got another yellow diamond coming up a little later for you. I've got a great kunzite. Don't forget, we have so many pieces here from first hour. And this is what happens every Friday. Pieces get a look, then they get a second look. And the second look happens when everyone joins us, and then everything goes. So if there's anything you are thinking about now Please take advantage of it while they're here, including the cross, the hoops, the white diamond hoops, the smaller in the multicolored diamonds as well. Whatever it is, we will help you, okay? And we have that big Tanzanite, which was quite a value there as well. That big Tanzanite, that 1180, best per carat price I have on a Tanzanite in the entire inventory. And then we also have cat's eye chrysoberyls. Let's get to it before our top of the hour arrives. These have been hot, hot, hot. And that has everything to do with the dramatic discounting I've been doing. Look at this. We've got the cat's eye. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is the East-West. This one feels very modern, doesn't it? Did you have a question, Andy, or you're all good? Okay, so we have the first cat's eye. There are going to be two others, which is good because you want to choose which color you like the best. And in this case, what setting? Because the settings are all really different. Ah, see, we're getting a little brighter here. A little more neon green. That one feels like a key lime, doesn't it? Feels like a key lime green. And the first one, it's got, I mean, these are the strongest cat's eyes we've seen. I've been saving these. And look at this one. This has a little blue-green element. So do you see the difference? More yellow green, more traditional green, and more of a blue green. This almost reminds me of a cat's eye alexandrite. But these are cat's eye chrysoberyls, which, not to be confused, are the same family. They're just, one is going to color change and one is not. This one's going to be a singular phenomena, the chatoyancy. And the rest, if you had a cat's eye alexandrite, they get pricey by about 10 times, but they would have that subtle color change. The truth is, you're not going to see much color change on a cat's eye alexandrite. So you go for what's going to be a strong chatoyancy. What's going to give you a beautiful look in the cat's eye and great color, and these are mighty fine. Not only that, they're all in platinum. They've got good diamond weights around them. I'm going to walk you through some of the carat weights if that's going to help you decide, but they're all going to be close to 2 carats. So number one right here, the more blue green, that has really diamonds every which way. That's my carat 77. Diamond weight is 66 points. In the middle, that very modern feel. It's a more elongated. That's why they custom made this mounting around it. That's our elongated carat 91 with the half baguettes, half rounds. That's also platinum, carat 91, 41 points in diamonds. And last but not least is the 189. So that one's just slightly smaller than the middle, and that'll be the 189 round. The round is going to be that bright, 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 like a, almost looks like if you had like a lime sherbet. It's a really pretty color. It's a 189 with 67 points in diamonds. So now you just got to decide which one is the best for your collection. The value is going to be insane. We have one of each, and they all stay in the platinum. They are in. Now the question is, which one is your favorite? Center, right, left. We're going to be gone with these, or they're going to be gone in 4 minutes. And then we're bringing the Moonstone out. The new Moonstone in that gorgeous, kind of feels like a clover, feels very lucky and fresh and designer, doesn't it? We've first got the cat's eyes, though. They've got to go to call me. We are really ready to give away some jewelry. If I have, counting down now, we've got basically 8 hours of this event in total. 8 hours. 8 hours. It ends on Sunday at 1 o'clock. That's only a couple days from now. So this is your last call, and we're not a 24-hour place, so you've got basically 2 hours tonight, 3 hours tomorrow morning, and 3 hours Sunday morning, and that is it, finito. Done on the 10%. So get what you can and get what you like, and then let's tell you what we can do here, because I need some callers, and I know they're slated to go out on sale at $49.99. Got to do better? I will. I'll make this the most incredible buy, and honestly, they're our best. That's why we've saved you these three for this moment here and for this final Friday here of the event. We're going to go a lot lower than $49. This will absolutely wow you. It is just really important to get on the phone lines to get your favorite, because you're going to be competing against everyone else across the country here to get them. And there's not going to be, it's not a pricing issue where they're going to stick around perhaps because the price tag, no. There is no possible way any one of these three, and take it from someone who does this for a living and has been doing it for 25 years. You kind of know when a value is going to get everyone excited. You know when something is so discounted under cost that they have no choice but to go out our doors. And we're going to do better than 49, 39, 29. I think 19.99 is one of the craziest values. This is a super exotic. It's a super rare. It's like that super moon that's happening, but this is cat's eye chrysoberyl that just glows. There is something ethereal about them with the way that there's this separate glow to the cat's eye itself, and then you get this beauty of the stone as the backdrop for that cat's eye. And whether you go for the more green, yellow, the more blue-green, or that straight-up green, you cannot go wrong with these. They are another level of beautiful and rare, and they're not even $1,500 a piece. Let's say the obvious. And I know we get really jaded because we all get used to seeing these prices every day. So it takes a lot to impress you, and it should. because this is the greatest savings event we do. It does not get better than 10% off, and yet there's no final sale attached to it, which is also pretty rare. And we're not even asking $1,500 or $1,499 or $1,399, and there's still 10% off everything. That includes my blowout trio here, and they will not even be $1,399. Come on in. Cat's eye, chrysoberyl, you could not buy the platinum by itself. If I kept everything else, if I said, you know what, I'll give you the platinum, but I'm keeping the cat's eyes and the diamonds, I'm keeping all that, you'd still have a value, but I don't know if it'd be as pretty. So I will give you everything you see there, and they are not even $13.99. Yeah, we're busy. Because Lolo's giving away jewelry tonight. There's no better way. No, you should just make your plan to be with me every Friday night, because Friday night we go absolutely crazy. And this is what it's all about. And yet, this is my last Friday of this sale. So we are going to make it a wow. I'll make them $1,299 a piece. Let me know right, left, center. Whichever one you want that they're $11.69. Jason, which one? Left side, going on the hand here. And look at the finishing on that one, Jason. It's got a honeycomb undergallery, and it's very heavy platinum. Nice, heavy, solid band. Yes. Which one? Center's gone. This one's almost gone. And then the center's gone. We'll try on the center next for you. That one's for you, Jason. That's going to be 1124,737. Let me go ahead and show you the one in the center. That's 5913. I'll try it on the hand here, and then that might be the only one left is the round. Take a look at this. There's the centerpiece that we had up there. That would be 1125913. Yes. You're thinking, okay, so we have one left only. Let's take a look at the wheel. The round is the only one remaining. Gorgeous. And that would be the 7455 item number. It is a 189 with a 67-point diamond weight and another wide band, and that is the real rare stone because that is the round. We got you round there. Very impressive. So let's get that one going because it's top of the hour. We got a moonstone coming up for you. And we've got very special Happy New Year wishes as well. So that's going to be our $12.99, really $11.69 at checkout. Last one, we're not leaving it here. I certainly would hope not. If that one stays here at $11.69 at checkout, I need to find myself a new career. I'm thinking truck driver. That's what I'm thinking. I'm very serious. I'm very serious. I don't know, it'd be different. It'd be something different. I drive a lot anyway, so I figure I might as well get paid to drive. But here we go, guys. Welcome. New Year's resolutions, right? We're all turning over new leaves. Welcome into our show. Glad you're with us tonight. My name is Lauren Blair, future truck driver and current jewelry shopping host. Yes, the round is gone. The cat's eyes are sold out. Let me grab it, okay? Boom, out of here. Okay, so now we get to talk about the moonstone. Which, yes, I was a very, very bad girl, and I previewed it. Because that's all anybody's been talking about since I put it up there is, look at that moonstone. How do these moonstones get so much better? Every single time we introduced these a couple months ago, and they have really been exciting because they have been such an awesome quality of moonstone. We're about to show you the round here. It's a superstar. It feels like all good things, pretty rainbows, unicorn tears. It feels like and that would be tears of joy. The colors of these moonstones are amazing. They feel like there are droplets of the moon and the sky and the sun. And that's because what most moonstones do is just give you that silvery gray or maybe a little purple and a little blue. These are really bringing color, more like what we'd see out of play of color from really good opals, but without the price. But just look at this. This stone is everything. This is really what it's all about. And take a look at it here. It's such a pretty clover style as well. Isn't that pretty? The way that's done. And then each section of the pave actually has this little concave where it's actually sectioned like this. And then it's going to be, what concave means is it slightly dips down and under a little bit, so it's not just this flat surface, and it really makes for this dimension that's really unique. It's a designer mounting for sure, and it's 1129990. Our cat's eyes are sold out. We've got only 2 pairs of the designer diamond hoops that we had earlier. We'll be recapping them unless you want to go ahead and pick one up now before they get another look, because as the minutes go by on a Friday, I can't tell you how busy we get. So come on in if you want to pick up anything from our number one. But take a look at this. Private Collection Moonstone. It's going to be our carat 32 and 58 points in diamonds as well. And it's a lovely piece, isn't it? Great look, great stone with all those colors. And then as it moves, it just gets bolder and brighter. It has round cutting, which is just reflecting every single facet, both within, but also you get typical crown faceting here as well. It's awfully important. And The diamond weight is 58 points, but it's all intersected by those bigger stones. I'm so sorry it needs rhodium. Yes, it does. I see that. You see that. We all see it. It's hard to miss. But we're going to go ahead and do any gold color you want. So usually I think what that means now, I think they're doing it on purpose to show you what it looks like in yellow and white. I really do believe that because every piece that I can do in multiple colors tends to have multiple colors with it. So I think that's what we're trying to convey there. But again, it's going to be, if you choose the white gold like it's at, it's going to be re-rhodiumed. And then if you choose yellow, well, you get an idea what that would look like as well. I much prefer this over the pear shape that I have today. It's giving all the colors, and it's not doing this crazy sheen across the top because, well, I kind of like that because then it gives you all the colors all the time. You see that? So you're not getting blinded by one color takeover. It's really all the colors, and that's partly the round here too. That extra faceting, that beautiful look, bringing it. And what we can do here, yikes, not an inexpensive piece. But it will be if I get to it. And here's what we have for you. What should be $59.99 today. I'm going to make this a lot more affordable for you. So here's what we'll do. Instead of $59 or $49, I'm thinking we put it on the auction block because there's been such a mighty response to it so far, just from that flash. And now seeing it up close, probably getting even more excited about it, I would think. We're going to do something better than $59.99 for you. And as this Friday proceeds, and we've only got a couple hours left, and like I said, if you weren't with me earlier in the first hour, this event is ending on Sunday. Full stop, no questions asked, like literally has to end at 1 o'clock on Sunday. But that sounds like a long way away, doesn't it? Whew, it does. I'll tell you what, that is only 2 more hours tonight for our Friday here live. It's 3 hours tomorrow morning, and 3 hours is our finale on Sunday. That is not a whole lot of time. These weekends fly right by. I feel like once I hit Friday, the week is over. That's what I feel like, because we're here like all the time, back to back to back, and it just flies on through. So you feel that way at home, I know, because I hear that all the time. So really, again, with our last couple hours of this Friday, make sure you're getting in here on any requests you have. Let's help you get that piece and get that discount rocking, because you're going to miss it when it's gone, I think, and we're going to do better than $59 or $5,000. I want to put this on the auction block to make it a lot easier for you than you could ever imagine. Not $59, not $5, not $4, not $3. I really want to try to make this an incredible value so that you too can have the moonstone that everybody's been asking about. And why not? Every color goes with everything. There's a softness to the colors. It's not bright primary colors, but they're really just, again, feels like Aurora Borealis. If you're familiar with that phenomenon where it just gives you all the pastels. And then as it moves, you'll see sometimes a red, and then a blue, and then a green, and then a purple, and then a really pretty golden color comes through as well. It's not 3,000. Let's go wild. And this is one of those big, heavy mountings too. It's got a nice band of gold. This is not that skinny little basic band. It's got a good sized band around it. The diamonds are everywhere, really framing it. It looks, you know, there's a reason my quatrefoil design is so popular that I started so many years ago. Everything in the quatrefoil design is so exceedingly popular. This is really the companion to the quatrefoil design because it's more of the clover. And you know, the clovers and the quatrefoils are usually put together. Now, some of you might be thinking, is she talking about that canvas coated, that French, like the French luggage designer that charges you $3,000 or $4,000 for a little bag that's plastic? Not necessarily. I'm talking about the fine jewelry way. Like that's great, but there's a fine jeweler out there that also works with the quatrefoils and the clovers, and they make a lot of enamel. Talk about another material that's not worth all that much, but is charged a lot for. Yeah, that's kind of a theme here, but this is that all solid diamonds and gold. Let's take a look at it again. So we've got that clover style, feels very reminiscent of great big designer couture level jewelry, and yet they don't even have a moonstone like this. Enameling, yes. Moonstones of this quality, no. We're gonna blow it out right now for just $2,500 to start the auction to get this going. A $2,500 open, what we're looking for here. And yet, $2,500 $10 increments and a 10% off event that's also happening. We have, I've gone through most of the jewelry, guys. I'm only 67 minutes in. I've gone through most of the jewelry for tonight. So 2 things have to happen. We need requests, or we'll just dive into the weekend. And we'll just go right there. We'll start showing you all those pieces as well. So it's really up to you, whatever you'd like to see. But if you have a request, we'd really much prioritize that over getting into the weekend pieces. But let me know what sounds good to you. How about this? 25 we don't have. The moonstone's just too good. It's too good to stay here. It's too good to go without an open. If we can bring this down to an even better value, I say so be it. Let's make it even better than 25 or 24 or 23 or 22. This moonstone is beauty, beauty in a gem, and it's really the beauty of every gem in one. That's why I think it's such a practical piece to own, and it goes with everything. So if you're always someone who does like to coordinate, listen, some people have one piece of jewelry and wear it every day, and that is totally fine. That's a really cool, like, that's your signature look. And then there's other people who like to really coordinate to that ensemble that day, because maybe you don't wear the same thing every day. My goodness, most of us don't. So if you're wearing different looks every day, and you like to have a little bit more experimentation and like to try different colors and different looks and different styles, jewelry helps you do that. And certainly, it's the problem is buying a piece of jewelry in every style is tough. So what about a stone that gives you everything in one, like this one does, is to me a really good, smart investment way to go for your fine jewelry. And let's take it down even below 22 or 21. Let's make it $2,000 to get this started on our moonstone. $2,000 to get it going, and welcome into Friday night. So we've got a couple hours left to go. We've got a beautiful selection, but it has really gone quickly here in this first hour. So what we'll do is we'll bring you what you'd like to see. Simply pick up the phone and dial in. We'll help you out. We'll show you whatever it is you can think of. Dream up, or maybe it's a specific item you've seen before and we still have it. That would be the way to go here. But $2,000 to get this moonstone started, and let's give it 60 seconds to go. 60 seconds. By the way, our cross necklace is still here if anybody would like to take that. I think Mary's going to let that one go to somebody else. So if you felt a little bad because it was a request, I would say go ahead and grab that because it's still available. Have that big heart-shaped stone coming up. We'll have that big heart-shaped tourmaline that I previewed earlier. We have the most incredible diaspora. Wait till you see the pendant that I'm going to show you later. We got a yellow diamond diaspora combination, and you all know how the cat's eyes sold out. We have another wheel tonight that is star, sapphires, and rubies together. Also the ultimate high level. There's even a men's ring involved, and there are going to be actually they're all star rubies. Well, no, that's not true. There's a blue star. Okay, so we'll see the blues and the reds. Nobody on the moonstone yet. That's okay. If you don't love it, that's all right. I only want to show you what you love. But this is hard to gauge without your request. So if you'd like it, $2,000 to open, it would be $200 off when you check out. All right, that's tough mounting. It's a tough one. All right, let's move on. We got another moonstone to show you just in case you want the pair. Here's the pear shape, which has more of this Paraiba glow that takes over the stone, which pretty cool. I mean, right? All the colors are there. You can see that there. This one, wow, it goes from purple to blue-green to kiwi green. Look at that, and then purple again. This is the moonstone pair. This will be it for my moonstones today. 9447, the item number here. That's a 335 pear shape. It does have 20 points in diamonds as well. And they'll go around just with the extra prongage. There's a little diamond in the prong there so that it just makes a little more interesting. I like how they did that. They actually put the diamond on top of the double prongs just to give it a little design where it looks like each prong is a triangular design. So it's really just unique and special. This is going to be, you know what, Skip it, we didn't get $2,000. Well, this is a really much larger stone here. We're going to do this one for $19.99. So basically, you know what, take your pick. Take your pick, whichever moonstone you like. I'll just make them $19.99 a piece. Go ahead. So you want the pair or the round? We're not going to do the auction. I just want to show you that's what I mean by a different look. The round has none of that sheen off the surface. The pear shape does. Some are going to love that. Some are going to have a preference. That hopefully gives you some nice options there. The pear shape or the round, $19.99, makes them $17.99 at checkout, whichever one you prefer. Let me know. We'll give them 60 seconds, and those will both be gone here shortly. So that's a great way to shop your moonstones. That is, again, everything I have for tonight, and that is the round and the pair, and then we have that great diaspora pendant coming up in a bit. Really looking forward to that. Also, yes, you got it. Pear shape's gone. Let me try that on real quick, and we'll see that 335. 20 points in diamonds. There's that. Ooh, look at that. That really does. At first, I mean, it is truly looking like a Paraiba right there. And then you move it and say, oh no, there's a lot of different colors happening with that one. So the pear shape's gone, 9447 on that one. And then there's the round. So the round's still hanging out here, and one of those great looks where every single color coming through beautifully. So that one should go before the day is over. Here is our 1001 heart-shaped tourmaline, a jaunite with a little bit of an olive green tone as well. So a mix of golden, really a chartreuse color if you ever saw one. 1117638, get requests in. I have only had one tonight. We're looking for a few more of those. We'll keep showing you the same jewelry otherwise over and over. I would love to show your requests, so get those in. I've got a pretty small selection. Quite frankly, it's because most of the inventory has been sold through. So we're kind of waiting for the brand new. It's true. We've been going on with this sale for about 2 months now. And so it really is true, guys. We've done a really good job of liquidating the inventory. We've basically taken everything that we had made up in November and basically sold it out. So at this point, we are looking for requests, which is, I can't guarantee I'm going to have every one of them, but we hope to get those in because it's fun to be able to seek it out. And then, of course, we're just going to show you the pieces over and over, get everything gone. We've got a Saturday and Sunday, and that's it. 10% off will be over. So I want to make sure you know that because amazingly, I can say it 100 times. There's always going to be a few people caught off guard by that come next Wednesday. So take a look at our tourmaline here. It's a heart shape. It's a heart shape, a big beauty here, 10-carat 01, and it's got 43 points in diamonds all the way around it. That would be your perfect pave halo there, and also some millgrain. Now, it's only sitting a little wonky because it's on the wheel, and it's a lot to ask that big, wide heart shape to balance on that little point. So I want to show you all the inside. It's got some great details in the basket work. You can really kind of gauge how heavy this ring is by seeing it from the sides, and also yellow gold stays. This will be our 43 points in diamonds. I'll show you there. We'll show it on the hand here and get it out the door, most importantly of all, because there it is. It's a fun color. It kind of reminds me of what I've been saying about the scapalites of late, is that we don't see a lot of colors like this in gems. You don't see a lot of stones that are going to give that kind of chartreuse type of color. Greens, we got all kinds of options. Yellows, you have a lot of options. But in a green, yellow, chartreuse color like this, it's tougher to find. So you've got the yellow gold only. It was $17,999. Probably has a lot to do with the fact it's a 10-carat tourmaline in a rare, exotic, all-natural color. It's blending two colors together, as a lot of tourmalines will do. It's what makes them unique and special. They are totally unheated. I don't just speak of this one. All of them are unheated, untreated. You just don't see treatment applied to the tourmaline family, which also makes it so rare. We're going to take it on down below $79.99. There's $10,000 off, and I'm not done yet. We're going to give you a last call opportunity. And again, sell it or melt it. Same thing applies here, not keeping anything from the inventory, because that's why, even if there was a piece available, like let's say 3 weeks ago, it's already been melted. To help make jewelry, when I do bring out the brand new on Wednesday, it's going to be still very affordable for what it is, being brand new, because we've been getting away from having to buy new gold, because we've been melting down pieces that you basically said, I don't need, I don't want. So what we've done is melt those pieces down and utilize that old gold for the new pieces. So it's going to save you a lot of money going forward. But that's why there's really nothing left from the inventory except what I haven't shown you as of yet. Here's what we'll do instead of $79, $69, $59, or $49.99. It's time for this heart shape to find its home. And here's how we do it. First caller, $2,999 only, and that will be another $300 off, so $26.99 only if you'd like to get that one. That is that big, big, big heart shape, and so clean. 10 carats plus, you would not expect that to be under $3,000. Speaking of unheated stones, the rarest of the sapphire family is here. Paraiba, unheated, yellow and white diamonds. Aren't we excited about that? That's going to be a good one. Also, some really affordable pendants coming up. We also have an affordable pendant coming up at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Pacific time. It's in 43 minutes. We're going to show you the diaspora pendant that I've come up with. It's going to be a good one. And we have another pendant to show you. This can be worn multiple ways. East to west, north to south, or south to north. What I mean by that is there are bails all over the place. So you can use the bail there, or really you can string a chain and use both and then have it sit east to west like you're seeing right here. So let me give it a little polish. And what we're going to do is bring out 112-5292. This is a little garnet party. It's got the savarite in the green and the mandarin in the orange, and that'll be 5292. It's a carat 73 total weight among your two pair shapes in those garnets. And then we added the element of the two-tone gold, so you get the white and the yellow gold. And there's only one carat 73 overall. Gotta love that. Figure you got about right at that mark of nearly 60 points a piece or so. Actually a little more than that. We'd be talking about more like 85, 90 points a piece on the carat 73. It's an old piece. It's time for it to go. It's never left us. It's just been in a vault. And so what we're going to do right now, discount it for lower than it cost to put together. It's just those combinations are a little bit more unusual. It is, I think for anybody who likes those two citrusy tones, they're both really beautiful, bright individual pairs. Let's take a look at it from this perspective so you can see how lengthy it is on the neckline. And of course, it'll be there literally against the neckline, but I like to measure it first for you so you know exactly how much gold you're getting. The length of the piece in its entirety is 1.5 inches, or really 1 3/8 inches. So you've got the yellow and the white. So see how I just had the yellow gold on top? You can switch it like this. We can flip it around and have the yellow gold on the bottom. Or you could put a chain through either side. If you utilize both bales at once, you could have that whole east-west, more station style. So a lot of different ways to wear this piece, and we'll take a look at it on the neckline. It's a beauty, and it's so unique of a combination here that's also going to give you a lot of versatility to wear with different things. So first caller on this one, we'll blow it out. We'll go back up close. We'll bring it down below $1,000 and make it $999 if you'd like it. It's another $100 off that, so it'll be $899, and that's a very fair way to go when you're looking at two great garnets, both of the more exotic of the Garnet family, that's for sure. So love having those there. $899 will be your price tag. There's another great pendant here with a combination. I've shown this before. We had a lot of you ask if we could save it. It's the tourmalines together. Those are indicolites and rubellite together. In tourmaline, 8809 is the number here. Platinum setting, pear shapes and ovals with this ribbon of gold or platinum and diamonds. And that's going to be 35 points in diamonds. They're scattered amongst the stones, but also that big ribbon is pave. And that's going to be the 234 of your rubellite and teals together. They are really indicolites. That's true. You've got more blues than it's green, so that's going to qualify as an indicolite stone. 3 of them together, and then it actually looks like this on the neckline because you're going to have that scroll work, that ribbon style. That's your bale. So this will sit like this in that north to south way. You've got that measurement at 1.25 inches here, which you can see, and then we'll show it against the neckline for you. And one caller is going to get this as well. It's also going to be $999. So some really incredible pendants here for what are $899 at checkout. If you'd like that bigger style, you can see great inch plus, beautiful look. The combinations I think are super cool, and maybe that's just because I'm always looking for something I don't have. And a lot of times if you've got tourmalines already, or you've got a blue, green, or a pink, you're looking for combinations that really allow those pieces to stand out and have something that really feels very custom and very designer. So that gives you that there. Let's take another look at it close up. It's a good size bale, so most of your chains are going to work really well here because the entire length of where you see that pave work, that's your bale. So it should give you a lot of room for bigger chains, omega chains as well, also for your diamonds by the yard. And let's get to that Paraiba. Rare as can be. And we only made it more rare. We started with the gorgeous Paraiba, that's the pink and the orange combination, and then gave you this swirling wraparound designer style of yellow and white diamonds together. It's actually 1123301. Call me on the pendants, the heart-shaped tourmaline, anything you love. We've got a lot of great jewelry, but again, it's last call on a lot of those pieces that this new year is bringing us old pricing, and couldn't be a better combination. Now, this is 1123301. It's going to be our 86-point unheated Paraiba. So in all natural stone, you don't see that in sapphires very often. They usually get a lot of help. They get some heating. That's all it is, heating. Heating is what they get, like every other stone in the world, pretty much, besides the tourmaline family and a few other like star sapphires. They won't get heat treatment because, well, in this case, it didn't need it. It's a beautiful stone on its own. It's already got the idyllic combination of colors where there's a little pink and a little orange, that together by nature. Again, no other explanation except Mama Nature that did that combination that makes it that exclusive rare. Then you get, check this out, 135 in diamonds, 28 points in the yellow. Wrapping around it, it's all slightly concave, so the diamonds actually dip down. As they wrap around, they are hugging, they are surrounding, they are cozying up to your Paraiba here, because who doesn't want to be around a Paraiba? Our yellow diamonds are around a lot of nice things, but you rarely see Paraibas. So here it is, the gorgeous pod, the amazing one-of-a-kind stays as is in that design with the yellow and the white gold. Just one here, and a major blowout. I got to tell you, I can't wait for the new jewelry to arrive on Wednesday. I am beyond excited. I know I'm going to be launching my own pieces coming up shortly, which are going to be, oh my goodness. I've been working really hard on, I mean, I'm so excited. We got so much happening in the new year. Once January 7th hits, which is when I see you on Wednesday night, we're going to introduce a lot of brand new. Don't worry. For those of you that say, I can't afford new jewelry, the prices are going to be crazy. No, because we've been working really hard to melt, so we can make new jewelry affordable going forward. So it's going to be the same great TVON values you love. But the current inventory is on its way out for 10% off. And that's why we want to encourage you to shop this next few days. Otherwise, the 10% will be gone. We're going to do all the great values we're used to seeing. I got to tell you, we're so excited about what's coming up. Things you've never seen before. But let's take a look at this and get this Paraiba, because these deserve great homes too. They may not be made yesterday. They may have been here a while. This one's been here a long while, a couple of years. But that's the beauty of it. It still deserves a home, and it's here because it's different, and it started with a $79.99 price tag. Well, $8,000 is not our normal price tag for what we see. So now we just need that big discount. And oh, are we giving it to you? Right here, right now. Will not be even half that price at $4,000 or $3,000. There are no other Paraiba in my collection that are priced like this. So it's go time. It's not even $29.99. Oh, the workmanship that went into this. It's an absolute shame what I'm doing to this price tag here, but you deserve a great value. And you're getting it right now. And there it is. You can see how those yellow diamonds are set a little bit beneath the white diamond. So there's that textural, sculptural, swirling wraparound design. It's not even $29, $28, $27. Time to let it go. I'll make it $2,499 first caller. You get $250 off. So that's going to be that big value you love in the most rare of the entire sapphire world, the pink and the orange combination, and all nature made. No help, no heating, no treating whatsoever. You just don't see that. And let's bring out the fire opal. New fire opal tonight. A brand new one. And it's $149. The bigger diamonds, and then we'll see a Tanzanite. We have that top of the hour diaspora pendant coming up. Paraiba might be gone. Here it is. Look at this fire opal. This is one that is just too good to be here. And yet, perfect neon reds. It's an orangey red combination here. It's our fire opal 1129642, and that is the oval. It's going to be our 149 with 15 points in diamonds. Those are nice big stones beside it. They're 7.5 points each in the round brilliance, and you're going to choose your gold color. So you're going to get white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, whatever you like there, and we are going to go ahead and blow it out. First caller gets, I was going to auction it for $2,000. I don't think that's working. And, you know, I promised affordable tonight. I said at 5 o'clock Pacific time. I said, you know what's cool? Because we're halfway through the show already. So good night is about to take place. We're ready to help you out with your request. You got a couple more days to shop the 10% off sale. I hope you will. I told you at the beginning of the show there would be affordable. Affordable and fine jewelry right now. If you could get a band for $5,000, you'd be living in the affordable world. We have a little different expectation for value. I know you do. I know I do. So we work together to bring you those values, and nobody is going to price jewelry like we do. Instead of spending this $49.99 on this fire opal or anything like $39.99 or anything like that, we're going to do better than the band. The band costs $2,000. I'm sorry, that's what gold's doing. I wish I could control it. I'd make gold $300 an ounce. I think that's where it was when I started in the business. That's where I'd put it. It's not. That takes it a little bit more challenging. But what I do is I just go ahead and discount things below the cost so we can get you great jewelry and still save you a bundle. And this one's going to be $999. First caller. $899. If you'd like to go ahead and get it, I'm giving it 60 seconds. We'll see if it even lasts that long. I don't think it will. You never see any. Today, I'll just be honest with you guys. I don't know any other way. I can't do a ring for $9.99. I can't do little basic studs for $9.99. It's really challenging to put that all together, and you've got the way right now to get it here for $8.99. You're choosing your gold, you're getting your ring size, all of that. So this is a good time to dial in if you want the ultimate fire opal. We're getting ready for that pendant coming up at the top of the hour. We also have some aquas here. We have some really special bicolor tourmalines, diamonds. If you want a regular white diamond, I've got a huge 81-point white diamond in a floral ring. Look at this one. Let me just show you some things. I'll show you some things. I'm going to put up a bunch of jewelry. I'm just going to show you pieces. And you let me know if you like any one of them. because what I'm going to do is I got so much jewelry here. And yet I'm getting into Saturday's bunch here because I just about showed you the Friday stuff. So what I'm going to do is get into Saturday here. And I'll figure out Saturday when I get here Saturday. Right now, I'm just going to show you what I can do on Friday. I'm just going to put up some jewelry and see if there's anything you're intrigued by, anything you like. My whole goal here is variety. I just want to show you a bunch. I just want to show you different things. Diamond designer floral, big trillion mandarin, fire opal, that's a new fine Brazilian. Here's a rare pink emerald cut zircon. Then I've got a sapphire. This one's huge. It's a blue sapphire. It's 1.33 carats in the size. Look at this royal blue. Look at that. That is an exceptional stone. It feels like a floral design around it as well. I've got, oh yeah, this spinel is everything. Look at this spinel. Deep purple color. Emerald cut as well, like the pink zircon, but look at that purple, rich as can be. What else? I mean, I'm just rating Saturday's inventory here, giving you anything and everything you might want. There's a very large emerald here. Look at this emerald. It's a 393. That's almost 4 carats in an emerald. That's here. You let me know. If you want something, the ultimate exotic, and there's a lot of exotic up here, but nothing is going to top the pink star sapphire that I have there, or this huge aquamarine that I have here. Let me know, I'll give you some prices. We'll just give you off airs. I'll just tell you what we can do and we'll give you off airs, whatever you want to do. Look at that aqua. I mean, it's getting crazy. Look at what's up here. I'm just showing you all Saturday's material now. I'm just showing you what's here for tomorrow. And we can get them out today. I don't need to wait till tomorrow. Who wants to wait? Look at that. There's the kunzite pendant. Don't forget I had a yellow diamond earlier that's still here. It's the 3-carat 02 yellow diamond. I mean, my goodness, look at that. You want jewelry? I got jewelry. You want special? I got special. You want different? I got different. I've got a certified Alexandrite. It's show and tell time. I'll just show you what I got. It's like you walked into my store and you said, okay, what do you got today? Here it is. And tomorrow. Take a look at that. There's also a color change scheme. We haven't seen one of those in a size like this that makes it affordable. Look at this. Oh, wow. Color change. So I got 2 color change stones there back to back. Alexandrite and Spain. Now, this is kind of a test of the emergency shopping system here, because I'm going to see if we have anybody out there, because chances are if I've got somebody out there, there might be something out there you like. And these are Savarite earrings. Come on in. Look at the Savarite earring. We never see Savarite earrings. Savarites are rare enough to see in a ring. I've got Savarite earrings right here. Look at that. And you can see how they're a little deeper and richer than the emerald. So here's basically my Saturday show. And don't worry, it's not Saturday. We didn't lose track of time here. It's Friday night. Oh, I wish. I just took the Saturday box and put it up there for you. So I'm going to keep on now. This is where I've got some earrings and pendants. Those are harder to put up there. They don't like to sit on their own. Let me know if there's anything up here you like. We are halfway through the show. We have 90 minutes left to go tonight. It's Friday night. Hi, everybody. Lauren Blair. Do you need my email address, Joanne? Is that what they were asking for? Blair. Okay. Oh, okay. I heard L-A-I-R, and now I know why. It was for someone else, but also has L-A-I-R. I do too. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to let you know we've got all of Saturday's jewelry up here. I'm going to try to jam-pack a few necklaces on my hand for you as well. But take a good look at what's up here. Now, the prices vary. I'd like to say they're all $100. They're not, but they are all under, I don't even know if I can do under 10,000 because I can't, the yellow diamond's up there, but they're under $20,000. Most are under 10 and most are under 5. So if you have anything up there that you want to get to know a little bit better, please let me know, and what we can do is zoom right in on it, because I'm not a big fan of seeing like hundreds of pieces from far away. I like to give you every nitty-gritty detail. That's just how I like to shop, so I'm sorry if you don't like that. I'm sorry, it's how I like to do it, because I believe in getting you familiar with your piece before you even see it. And let's take a look. Everything's up here for tomorrow, and then there's the fire opal, how this started. So if there's anything up there that you're kind of liking, or kind of digging, or kind of think is ugly, you can tell me that too. Hey, if it's ugly, I'll really discount it, right? But that's the thing. It's all beautiful jewelry that, I mean, there's a home for everything up here if I price them right. And I really think that's true, right? Jason, do you have a question about anything up there? I know, you're going to have to just point it out and describe it, and I'll know what it is. The fire opal, which is what started this whole thing, right? $9.99 on the fire opal. I can honestly say it's the most affordable piece up here by far. So they picked out the $9.99 deal. You found the $9.99. There it is. It'll be $8.99 at checkout. Here's the fire opal on the hand again. And that one's only $8.99 if you'd like to get it. Fire opal, gorgeous, any gold color you'd like, and that'll be $899. Nobody on anything up there. All right, let's move on. I'll take them all down and we'll save those for tomorrow. But that's pretty much a little preview of what I got tomorrow for you. And then also there's this opal. Look at this opal. Look at that. That's a fire opal kind of color, but with all the colors. Because fire opal's only going to give you one color. This has got all the different colors there. See the difference there? More of an orangey base. And that's going to have the greens and the reds and the yellows. So nothing up there's of interest? All right, yes. Sure, isn't that pretty? Who needs close up? That one's just kind of dynamic, isn't it? It's a really bright bold. All right, so we have one caller interested in one item up there. I guess I didn't show you that much pretty stuff, did I? I think they're pretty. I like the pink. You know what I would take? The pink star sapphire. Because in all my years of doing this, this was the one and only time I've ever had a pink star sapphire. See, I'm a pink girl. They call me Barbie. It's my nickname. All my friends call me Barbie. It's my social media handle and all that stuff. I got to tell you, that's just like speaking to me. It's an unbelievable star. But let's show the sapphire. So we have no interest on anything up there except the sapphire. So what I'm going to do is put that in the center, and we're going to come in close on it, and we're going to let you just kind of peruse it here. So it's going to take a minute. So just give me a second here to zoom on in on 112-7100, and then I'll take all the rest down. Thanks for looking at them. I thought it was kind of cool just to show you, you know, it's kind of a neat way to instantly see what you might like and kind of find out who's with us. But what about this blue sapphire? It's a carat 32 with 37 points in diamonds. It's actually in the platinum. It's a one only, and now we just need a great value to get it out the door, and that's what I'll do. You know what, Joanne? This one's supposed to be $59.99. Go ahead and do this. I'll make it, got to move some jewelry here. We got an hour left or so. I'm going to make it $17.77. just to sell it, you know? $17.77 minus 10%. It'll be $15.99. Go ahead. I think that's a beauty. I'm going to try it on for you. I know it looked really good among a lot of competitors. Yes. The pink zircon coming up next. You got it. With someone interested in the pink zircon, I'm trying this ring on first. Then we'll give the pink zircon a look. Take a look at that blue sapphire. Isn't that stunning? For $15.99? Come on now. I'm giving away jewelry. Pink zircon's coming up next. Joanne, would you like this one? Go ahead, Jason. Trillion ring. You got it. Here's the pink zircon next. We'll get them all in queue. That was a Mandarin Garnet, by the way. Here's the pink zircon. Blue sapphire's here if anybody would like it. Here's our really cool, modern, edgy, really designer style here. This one's going to be item number, oh, I think this one's just the ultimate. It's 1128227. That's a 1081. Guys, the blue sapphire is still here. It's still here. Okay, you guys are really freaking me out tonight. I love a Freaky Friday moment, and this one is crazy. Here's our 1081. It's pink, but it is doing some things here. It's got some things going on. What's on it, though? Hold on. Let me move our wheel. Looks like we got a mess here. Look at that. What it does is give you this mauve golden pink tone. It does all this color, 1081, 13 points in diamonds and two-tone gold. Does stay in the two-tone gold, and it's wild. Yes? Okay, pear-shaped Tanzanite from earlier is gone. That was the 1180. Way to go there. Take a look at this one on the hand. This is the pink zircon. Watch this move. Oh my. Every color ends up coming from that stone. Look what that does. Tell me that's not a beauty. And then it's in this very unique designer mounting. It's got the two-tone, mostly yellow. There's a burnished diamond over here. I always call that its beauty mark. And then you've got the pave on this side. If you like this major pink zircon, let's blow it out right now. Yes. You got it. Emerald coming up. After the Trillion Mandarin, we have a couple people calling in on things. This one's $29.99, first caller. $29.99. $29.99, and look at the different colors. It's like a full-on rainbow. Anybody see the left side there? What's going on? Here's a full-on rainbow happening in the stone. $26.99 if you'd like to get it. Then we've got the Trillion coming up next. That's for Jason's caller. And then they're not staying on the phone lines. Guys, we're going to need you to stay on the phone lines here if you have a request, just to make sure you get it. And then we'll show the big emerald. The big emerald is outrageous. It's a 4 carat almost. So there's the pink zircon. Here is the Mandarin. Jason, is that the one they were asking about? Okay, good. We got the right one. And that's going to be our very special Mandarin Trillion. It's a beauty. It's huge. It really is. It's a very, very important Mandarin Garnet. And that one will be 112-9666. Yes. Okay, sure. We'll show the Tanzanite again on the hand that sold. It's the 11-carat 80, and remember that was down to $44.99. It was the lowest price per carat I'd ever had on Tanzanite Museum Reserve. $380 a carat with the heart-shaped diamonds beside it. This is already spoken for. It was $64.18. That's what it looks like on the hand, and chances are they want to see it that way, and there it is. So that's what that Tanzanite looks like from a distance away. Remember, those were nearly quarter-carat heart-shaped diamonds on the sides. So that is gone and done. Congratulations on that one. And then here we go. I'm going to show you. Look at that. Isn't that great? So there we go. Back to our Mandarin we'll go. Sure. Great idea, Tony, there, because Jason's waiting on this one. So that's going to be our trillion. It's a 347, and it's got 19 points in the yellow and 40 points in the white diamonds, a grand total of 59 points in diamonds in the double halo. And that is one gorgeous Mandarin Garnet. First caller, that'll be from $79.99. You think I'm joking? I'm not. That ring is $79.99. I'm going to make it better than half off. $4,000 it will not be. You know what, Ellie, to be honest with you, I would need a little more specificity on which emerald and which Mandarin from Saturday. Or are you talking about like now? Okay, good. Not last Saturday. Okay, so good news is, Ellie, we've got the Mandarin, and then we're going to show you the emerald. This one's going to be $32.99. So Jason, $32.99. And then I think that's what she means. At least I hope that's what she means. And Andy, you did get the Tanzanite. Congratulations. Thank you on that one. We are going to show you here the Mandarin's followed by the emerald. The emerald's that nearly 4 carat, which is mighty, mighty important. So we're going to do the emerald really quickly here. The emerald will be the 3-carat 93. It's pretty awesome. So we'll see that coming up. It's going to be 112-1875. Coming up is the, well, it's the big bold in that cushion cut. Little unique to see that cutting. That's going to be 1875 is the number. It's our 393 Muzo Mine Emerald. It has a 55-point diamond weight there, princess cuts. All stacked. Think of like a pyramid style where they start wider and get more narrow and all of that. And we're going to do something wild here for you. That one will be $14,999. I'm not going to do. Got to make it a lot better than that. I will. We're going to get this out the door right now for only, I am not supposed to go lower than $9,999, but that's not going to work. So here's something even more important. This one's down below $9,000, below $8,000, below $7,000, and below $6,000. It is only $59.99 for that emerald. Just as a rule of thumb, these are $32,000. Unfortunately, that's going to be a conservative price tag. I can't even give you today's price tag. I've memorized a buying guide many, many years ago, and I'm going to stick with those numbers because that way it's conservative estimations on your per carat price. But $32,000 a carat is what you pay for an emerald out of the Muzo mine material. That's what this is. That's a 4 carat. So we're talking about $125,000 stone or so, plus the diamonds and the gold. So you could easily pay, if you found the similar kind of material in retail, $130,000. I'm not here to impress you by beating retail. I think that we should be able to beat retail. That's not where the headline's going to be. The headline is that it's 2026, and that is a ring that nobody could make for $5,000. And I'm talking about the band, just the gold band. So to get a huge 4 carat, and then to get all the diamonds, and to get it with another $600 off that price tag, that's what makes that one so, so special. So let me know if you like it. We have any requests. If you're interested in anything at all off of what we put up from Saturday, let me know. Because again, it's like you're getting a little preview. So they'll all be here tomorrow because it's Saturday's merchandise. But again, you got a great chance to pick it up. I'm kidding. I'm gonna have to read tonight. I'm gonna be here a while because I'm gonna have to reschedule and replan tomorrow. But this is just a nice little preview, and why not? $59.90. I showed you most of Friday's stuff, so here we go, getting into Saturday and giving you an extra special bonus. It's like a show within a show here, and we still have this top of the hour coming up. It's still 18 minutes away. I'm gonna bring you the most unbelievable diaspora. Doesn't it look like a heart-shaped purple stone is amid the pear-shaped diaspora? It looks that way. It's coming up at the top of the hour, 18 minutes from now. Don't miss it. Let's show the emerald on the hand here because this one should be gone. It's $600 off, so it'll be $53.99. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Look at that. Ooh. So you're always going to see a little bit more glow from a distance because up close, you're supposed to see everything about the stone, every last inclusion, every facet. Here you can see what it does overall, what kind of look it's going to give you as everyone sees it on your hand, that's what it's going to look like. So, all right, that's our emerald, big 4-carat stone. Well done there. And those are all princess cuts. So, gotta love that. Something a little bit unique. How about that white diamond ring? Anybody interested in that pink star sapphire or that 3-carat yellow diamond or anything else I can show you? Happy to do it if there was something you're still thinking about from that big wheel. You know what I would do? I mean, I see an opportunity there. I would turn around and resell it and just make an instant $25,000 profit. I work with gemstone wholesalers that would give me, right now, they'd give me 25 grand, 30 grand on the spot for that. Because that's still less than what you'd pay for 1 carat of the material. So for the whole ring, 30 grand, yeah, sure. Less than 1 carat, it's right there. It should be 30 grand. It's $53.99. That's just what I would do. Again, because, you know, what can you do where you can buy one thing and then turn around the next day and get like a 25 grand profit? It's that kind of piece. And it is, it's not a 1 carat emerald. We're talking about a whole different level of emerald than we even typically see. So that is the ultimate high level. I don't know why nobody called on the, did y'all see that aqua? Did you see that big aqua that I put up there? This one? Wow. The sister to the emerald? It's not for everybody, but it is a 26 karat aquamarine. And it will be under $10,000. And then my pink star sapphire. Nothing else like it. The pink star sapphire, it's also almost 10 carats. Look at that. That is just wild. True pink sapphire in like a pink diamond color with an asterism. And that is just one super fabulous stone. Love it. All right, so that's our little Saturday preview. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's keep moving. We got a lot to do here, like the top of the hour and that Diasport pendant, which is going to be a lot of fun. We've got a few more pieces to show you before the night is over. If you have requests, get those in. Want to make sure you're taking advantage of the savings while they're here. And I think that fire opal may have gone from earlier, so keep that in mind, that great fire opal. What about that spinel? We had that big emerald cut. Don't forget about it. Do not forget about the color change sphene also. And here comes Mary's request. Don't tell me, did she miss out on the... I knew it. Mary missed out on the pear-shaped. Yep. Sure. Are we talking about this one here that was on the wheel? That one? Yeah. Avis, great pickup. And then Jason, what are you waiting for? Without even seeing it? They didn't even need like a little look at it? Okay. Well, it's item number 1115336. And I'll try it on real quick because I feel like I should do that. So this diamond ring is gone. What'd you sell it for, Jason? I love that. I didn't even show it. And he's like, it's sold. Okay, good. That's what we're doing. So take a look. That's the 81 pointer, Jason, for your caller, just so they can see it on the hand. And then we've got the new fine tourmaline coming up for Avis. And then we're going to get to Mary's request, which is another big Tanzanite. That's going to be a great value. So here we go. This is the stunning blue-green. I know it looks like Paraiba. It probably is. I mean, let's face it. It probably is. But it's not been tested yet because it's such a new find out of Brazil. It's 112-6162, and everything's starting to go here. So that's what's going to happen in a show like tonight's. And this one's going to be our 140. It's a Brazilian stone. It's a new find. Guys, this is the very first discovery when Brazilian Paraiba was first discovered in 1989. That's what prompted the search that then later found the Mozambique and Nigerian material. So very important to remember how a carat 40, if it's found in Brazil, you know how they say like if it walks like a duck and talks like a duck? Yeah. Well, this is a blue-green and it's out of Brazil and it's a tourmaline. So it's probably got copper content, but it's 58 points in the double halo, and I'll just blow it out, 4,999. I'm going to skip that. And we're going to do significantly better for you and blow it out right now with the double halo. Take a look at this on the hand. This is going to be 1,699 and probably the smartest buy you can make. It's only $15.29 at checkout. So $16.99 on the air, and then $15.29 when you say yes. Mary, we got the Tanzanite coming up. I'm sorry to hear you missed out on the pear shape. We will show you a 13 karat 40 cushion cut blue wing museum reserve, and it's also a 3-stone style. So that will be coming up for you, Mary, if you want to get on the phone lines. There's the blue green tourmaline out of Brazil. Yes. Are you talking about the 3 carat? You got it. So we got a couple things lined up here. First, I'm going to go in the order these were received. Okay. Deep breath moment, because this is even bigger. We had the 1180 that sold. This is a 13 karat 40. Bright, bold, cushion cut. That is something else. Diamonds that are fancy cuts on the sides. And it's 18 karat gold. Well, we have upgraded in every way possible here. 1126726. Oh, and it's even got mommy's birthday in it. 726. That's my mom's birthday. Here we go with the 1340. 18 karat gold. 13 carats 40 in the museum reserve. 36 points in trillion cut diamonds. Fancy cuts there. Okay, Mary, come on in. I know the last one was a little bit less money because it was also an 1180. This is 18 karat gold. Look at this stone. Breathtaking. The reds, the tapered prongs, the fancy cut diamonds. Well, they're yellow diamonds. First of all, we should point that out. They're yellows, not white, because that's clear. So they're 36 points of trillion yellows. Oh my goodness, that just got a little extra special here. And now we're going to take the $19,999 tansy and bring it on down in price. There it is on the hand. Wow, what a piece. And the first caller's going to get it. I'll do everything I can and then some. I will make this one $6,999. There's $700 off of it. We'll make it $62.99 at checkout. So $69.99 on that one for our 1340. What a value. And then we've got, don't forget, still about 10 minutes away from the diaspora pendant that I flashed that looks like it has a purple stone within it. We've got the yellow diamond coming up again. Remind me, was that Brenda? Was it Brenda who wanted to see the yellow diamond, or Sandra? I'm sorry, Sandra. Sandra, we're going to show that next for you. It was shown earlier, fully presented, but just another look at it, because this one, simply, I must say this, and I know it's one of those that's just, it's fun to see. And Sandra, you're doing everybody a favor here, because we love looking at diamonds like this. And we don't get to see them all that often. But I was mentioning earlier that I have 4 different 3-carat yellow diamonds here currently in inventory that are this size or greater. This is my 302. It's item number 5688. I showed it earlier in the show. It's our 302, but it also has the best color of any of our 3 carats, because usually as they get bigger in size, the color gets a little more washed out. It wanes. It definitely gets more pale. And they're still valuable. They're always valuable if it's a yellow. But let's just really just dive in here to the point that is so important about this 302 is that it is a bright sunshine hue. It is not a barely there canary. It is a bright sunshine yellow that is also glittering thanks to the brilliant cut. So you have the cushion, the brilliant cut cushion, the fact that there are the big diamonds first on either side, that it continues with the diamonds that wrap around it, 90 points there. 428 in total. It's only $18,888. It did start at 49. That was a long time ago. But everything is going up with yellow diamonds day by day. You can choose to believe me or not believe me, but it's a fact of life that gemstones in general, even the basic ones, are going up every day in value. Gold is going up every day in value, and so are regular white diamonds. So when you get a 302 finest example, and it's the best value, because ironically, my other 3 carats that are not nearly this color are all over $25,000. Yes, even on sale. And this one's going to be $1888.80 off. So that's nearly $1,900 off. So it's actually down below $17,000 to get the ring. It's all 18 karat gold. It's two-tone. It's fabulous in every way. It's finished on the inside, as you'll see right there. And it's $16,999. And I'll remind you that if you need a little help, like if you don't want to put that one charge on one card, you can break it up over 2. Meaning you could use one card for half of it and use another card. Whatever you want to do, if that makes it a little easier, because obviously we want to get the piece right out to you. It's not a layaway program. It's just, again, it makes it a little easier, maybe perhaps to budget. So that's going to be down to $16,999. And let me know if you do love it, because that's obviously one for the ages, and it's my pick of all the pieces of jewelry we have, if I picked out one piece. Yeah. The 1340 again on the hand, sure. And I apologize, it's about 10 sizes, no, I'm sorry, it is a size 10, so it's about 5 sizes too big on me. So I'll anchor it as best I can for you, but that is easy to size, thank goodness. So even if you need to go down to a 5 or anything smaller than this, it's fine to size, because it's a really easy size, easy band to size. It's going to be that 1340, and look at the flash. Watch what happens all the way through the stone, like you've seen it there. It reminds me of the stone I had the other day that was a cushion that was, you might remember, it was surrounded with pink diamonds. I think it was Wednesday night or Thursday night. I feel like it was Wednesday night. And it had the pink diamond halo. It was a much smaller stone, but it did this same kind of, it would have vibrance. It had a real open color and vibrance about it that is more unique than what we usually see. Sometimes they're really, you know, deeply saturated. This one is too, but look at that, where you see that clarity running through it. So there's your close-up of that one, and then that's down to $69.99, and here's the yellow diamond, both of which are verifying. So would be very surprised if either of them last, because also this event is coming to an end, and you would not want to spend an extra 10%. You want to get the discount of 10%. I'm thinking on either one, because they're both really very high-end pieces, but some of the best values we have anyways before they're discounted. So that's a nice little extra there, but certainly one of our best for my money. And I'm certified in the diamond world. I'm certified by GIA. I certainly know my way around a yellow diamond, and when I'm looking at 4 3-caraters, that's all we have. There are 4 3-carat stones. This is by far, it's not just the best stone, it's also the best price. So you're getting all that together, and that's highly important. So if there's any way you can do it, you do it, because like I said, it's another one you could turn around tomorrow and just make a healthy profit on, and that's when I know it's a value, is when you could just turn around in the business and sell it for more. You're obviously getting a value. And remember, this is not a treated stone, it's not a man-made stone, it's not a lab-grown stone, it's natural. So from the Argyle mine many years back, and thank goodness it is, because today, that should be, guys, you realize this would be a huge value. If you added a 0 to the end of that price tag and moved the comma over, if you moved it, and if it was $188,000, there would be a line in Beverly Hills around the block of Cannon Drive, which is what intersects Rodeo, right where the main flagship stores are. You would have a line all down Rodeo and then wrapping around Cannon Drive, just because you would have so many diamond and jewelry lovers in line to get a $188,000 ring like that. So to do this for $16,999, which it is after the discount, is unheard of. You couldn't do it for 200 grand. And I'm in those establishments and those stores on a, I would say, bi-weekly basis. So it's really important to take advantage of. And it's the best yellow diamond by far that we have. That is, again, if I was putting my very hard-earned money into a ring at TVON, it would 100% be this one. And whether you're just keeping it for yourself to wear and enjoy every day, or if you're gonna turn around and sell it the next day, whatever you choose to do. But there is I know it's a little bit above what we normally sell things for, but those are actually where the values are the best. So take a look at it one more time. We got the top of the hour 5 minutes away. That one's gonna be gone. We have 3 people, okay, 3 people verifying on this one. It's come down to this. It's gonna be a referee moment. I'm gonna be seeing who's saying sold first. That's gonna be what it comes down to. Jason, did you pick up the 1340 or someone else? Did anyone get the 1340 yet? All right, so 1340 Tanzanite's also verifying, and this one's verifying. I'll just leave you with it. And the next thing you'll hear me say is likely going to be sold, because that is the value. Let me try it on for you. This is a big, big, big ring. So if you don't like big jewelry, definitely not for you. But I think it's still, I would wear it every single day of my life. That's what I would do. Take a look at it. And this is one that's going to be melted down as well. So if you're saying, I'll just wait, well, there's no reason to wait. A, you'd be paying more if it was here. B, you've got your money back guarantee already. So some people hold off of a sale because some of our sales are our final sale. This one is not. So there's nothing to wait on. There's no reason to wait. And the shame of it is, there are people that have jewelry like this, that have wait lists, that are selling things in a matter of moments when they put them up, because it's like that's one of their more affordable price tags. If you're selling fine jewelry today, I don't care if you're selling little microscopic diamond bands. If you're selling fine jewelry today, in today's era, 2026, that's a great value for a basic diamond band. So to be able to do a 3-carat 02 yellow diamond that is natural of origin, natural from the Argyle mine, fancy cut, beautifully done. I don't mean fancy like it's some exotic, it's a cushion, but it's got that brilliant cutting, which we're very, very accustomed to seeing here. This is $16,999. You got almost $2,000 of savings just for shopping it during this event, which does wrap up on Sunday. So I really want to encourage you to take advantage of anything and everything you can here. There are literally 3 people verifying on this, and one's brand new, asking questions, never shopped here before, knows the value. Here's where you take advantage of it. The worst thing, listen, the worst case scenario is this. If you don't think that's worth $16,999 when you see it at home and when you wear it, or if you decide to go take it to be evaluated, you put it in a box and send it back to us. And then you get your refund on your card. That's the worst case scenario, is you got to see it at home, you got to wear it for a few weeks, and you know what? You send it back. If that's not the best value in diamonds you've ever come across, send it on back. But I know that we have jewelry lovers who understand what great quality is all about, and this is not coming back. Once it's gone, it's not coming back. So that's here for $16,999. Let's move on. Top of the hour is almost here. Still have that big Tanzanite, that big 13-karat 40 is still here in the 18-karat gold. And that's right there. And that's only $69.99. So you've got 2 great options here in our finest of the fine. Tanzanite with yellow diamonds on the side, or your 3-carat 02 yellow diamond. And like I said, if there's any way you can do them, you do them, because those are the just kind of the epitome of value. They really are. And I know there's a lot of people are going to tune out because they're going, I can't afford this stuff, Lauren. Well, that's why I've got a big affordable top of the hour coming up for you in about 1 minute. So if you can hold on about 60 more seconds while we get these out the door, you're going to be treated to a very important top of the hour that I've been planning on since early this afternoon. So very excited about that. So stay with us, and that'll be 1129729 that's coming up for you next. But first things first, got to get those 2 home. And listen, it's still an hour left to go. Some people don't see the urgency until the very end of the show. They will be gone by 8 o'clock. I just would prefer if they're gone by 7 o'clock so that we can get our top of the hour, and those will be congratulated. We'll just basically congratulate 2 of our newest collectors who have got some of the most high end of what we do, some of the very, very best of the best, and that is the way you really, truly enjoy a collector's piece of jewelry. They don't get any better. And our 3-carat, I only have a few, only got 3 other 3-carat yellow diamonds. They're just nowhere near this quality. I don't even want to show them because it's just, it kind of makes them look bad. Yes. The Pink Star Sapphire? We're just putting all the museum up there, aren't we? We're just got the very best. I actually call most of these are like beyond museum because they're so fantastic and so different. Here's the Pink Star Sapphire, and then we've got another request for you, and it's going to be a different Tanzanite. Here is our Pink Star. There's the Pink Star. Let's give it its own moment in the spotlight here. Pink Star Sapphire is 8981, and it's a 947 Pink Star Sapphire in this wide dome style band. This is that beautiful larger diamond weight, 50 points in diamonds, all individual, large round brilliance. It is top of the hour. We'll get to that in just a moment. We've got our 947, 50 points, finished on the inside. I had never seen a Pink Star Sapphire of this color prior. The fact it's unheated and it's a 9.5 carat stone is pretty wild. Finished on the inside. We're going to take that $14,999 ring. Linda, if you want to hop on the lines, we've got a Tanzanite for you. And we'll bring that out as a little 2-part top of the hour. If you'd like the Pink Star Sapphire, here it is on the hand. This one, so wearable. For being bold, it's also so wearable. And that star is going to become even more pronounced if you only have 1 light instead of 2. I got 2, so you're seeing 2 stars, and it kind of brings the temperature down on each. You'll see 1 vivid, defined star, and this one's going to be, you know what, we'll do $64.99. Plus, with $650 off, that's going to be well under $6,000 for you, and it's going to be in the white or the yellow or the rose. You don't even have to keep it in the white gold if you don't want to, but I think with that color of the star, probably going to want to keep it in that white gold. Here it is again, up close and personal. Then we've got Linda's request coming up next, and here it is. This is the Tanzanite. This is my Tanzanite. It's going to be a little more on the affordable side for you. Then we'll get to the Diaspora pendant. It's 1129532. And this one is $270, really good size. Well, guys, we're going to get into a little top of the hour. I know we've got that Diaspora waiting in the wings. That was before I had this in front of me. Welcome to our big Friday night. I'm so glad you're with us tonight. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy New Year, more importantly. Hope your New Year is off to a wonderful start. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. I'm glad you're with us. Linda asked about this. Now, we've had some requests tonight. Very rarely do requests go to the person that requests them because we don't know what they're looking for exactly. But I would encourage you to get on the phone lines early because this is going to be the most affordable Tanzanite ring I have. And then we'll do that Tanzanite first, and then we'll get to the diaspora as well. The diaspora pendant, that was the original plan for this top of the hour. It's coming up right after this. But we like to get these requests in. This is a really important 270. There have been 7 discounts. Seven to get us to this price tag. Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve. 270 is the carat weight, and it has 37 points in diamonds, but they're all the big stones. They're all the baguettes. 4 of them only. 4 of them that are going to be just about 10 points apiece. You're going to love this ring. It keeps it very balanced. It's really still all about the stone. We didn't get a lot of frills, but instead we went really jumbo on the diamonds here, put them right on the sides to give it that nice even symmetry. And watch this price tag because there is no other Tanzanite ring priced like this. Come on in on the early side. We are verifying, thank you. We're verifying the yellow diamond. That one may be gone. And then here's what we'll do. On the Tanzanite, look at this. And please don't miss out on what we've got here because it's not a time to wait. We've only got less than an hour left in the show. Here's what that Tanzanite looks like on the hand. So you can see how it is indeed balanced with those diamonds. Those bigger baguettes on the sides. Look at how they just light up, don't they? And they're so important to get that step faceting in a diamond like that. It takes that real high clarity in order to do it. They're white bright. I mean, look at that. There's no body color to those diamonds. It's a really modern way to set up a Tanzanite. Let's make this affordable. Remember the 7 discounts? It all started at $5,999. We can do white gold only on this one. It's a white gold situation. It's going to be going. And here's what I'll do. Instead of $59, we're going to turn that into a was price tag. And now you've got your very last call here. And it will not be even 5 or 4 or 3. I remember when that was $29.99. I thought that was amazing. We are going lower for you tonight, and you just do not have to pay $29. What a Friday night we have for you. Reminder, I wanted to remind everybody at the top of the hour because this is our busy hour of Fridays, always. Done them for years. Guys, this is our last few days of the sale. The sale, I know, it has been going on for almost ever, it feels like. It's been about 2 months. This is ending on Sunday. We have tonight, 1 more hour, Saturday morning, quick turnaround. We'll see you in the morning. 3 hours Saturday, 3 hours Sunday, finito, done, over. I don't know if we're ever going to see 10% off again, to be honest, because I had a meeting this afternoon with the powers that be here. I don't think we're ever likely to see 10% off again, to be real honest with you. No matter what the occasion, the holiday, the clear, jewelry is getting a little pricey, okay? To go backwards on jewelry the way we've been doing for about 2 months here is really, honestly, it's been like one big gift to you all, to our TVON family. In this holiday season, it has been all about gifting you values you are not even accustomed to seeing even here. So this is the time. You've got a last couple of days here. Take advantage of 10% off. We are likely not to see that kind of discount. Maybe $50 off. I mean, really, I'm being honest with you. I had the meeting today. Maybe $50 off, maybe $100 off, but 10% is a big deal. And on most, it's going to save you a lot more. So this is the time to take advantage of it. And the inventory is also going quickly. So take a look at this. Not going to be even, you know what, skip $1,999. Let's make it even better than that. There's not another Tanzanite ring I can make that price tag. I'm not doing 19. If you have not dialed, come on in. We need you now, ready to go, because this value is everything. And it will not be 19, $18.99, $18.88. We're going even lower than that. This is before your 10% off. Make sure you take full advantage of this. There is nobody doing Tanzanite like this. And there's $2,000 for a band right now. Sorry, that's the way gold is. If you've been hearing about gold, if you've been following national news, worldwide news, sorry, gold is $4,400 an ounce. That's why if you're making that band by itself, you got $2,000 in the gold band. Am I charging you that? There's a lot of people that have said to me, Lolo, I've loved watching you for 25 years, but I'm done because I can't afford gold anymore. Why not? That's a $2,000 band going forward in gold. Today, I'm not asking $2,000 for the band. And I know that because I'm not asking $2,000 for the ring. And it's got a 270 Museum Reserve that is nowhere else. It's the best in the world, and it's only here. It's got the big diamonds that are almost, I mean, think about it, they're almost 10 points a piece. They're extraordinary diamonds, and it's not $1,888 or $1,799. I'll keep on going. We'll get you 10% off. You got 2 more days to take advantage of that after our 1 hour tonight. And let's not even do $1,799. Big value? I would say so. One of the biggest we've ever seen. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $1,799. It is $1,777 because then the magic happens. And it will actually only be $1,599 for the Tanzanite. And that'll be a 60-second clock away from being done. Then we've got the diaspora pendant coming up. So we certainly have our major values here. And our last call on our Friday night as well. If there's anything you're thinking about or considering, please give us a call right now. We'll help you out. Last chance, last call, and that's, guys, it's under $1,600. Major value there. Let me know if you'd like it. That'll be $1,599 only. And then the diaspora, actually, never mind. We got another request coming up. It's another big, oh my goodness, funny. I was thinking about this 1163 because I had a request today in my email for somebody who was looking. She just bought one, and she said, I'm going to get a round. Next up is a round, and she wants a 10 carat. This is the one I thought of. It's the 1163 round. We'll show it for you next, Mary, coming up. Round, amazing, diamonds. Oh, yeah, you're going to love it. So we'll show that too. Yes. The round, not this one. Okay, sure. Has she already seen the round then at some other point? Okay, gotcha. So we'll still give the round a presentation. Then we'll show it next to the cushion. All right. Mary, we got 2. One's an 1163, one's a 1340. We'll show you the round first here. And then stick around. We got the big diaspora. Well, there is something special. I don't know, Mary, if you like sparkle. I'm obsessed with sparkle. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be very, very heavily biased towards this round because it's giving sparkle as well. The cushion cut is lovely. It really is. But there is nothing that can be topped in the sparkle category other than a round. So we have the round, which is 1128233. We have the cushion, which you've seen. The colors are identical. The red flashes are there. It's just a matter of, do you want to go larger or smaller? If you're waiting, if you still want a large stone to be more compact, the round is a great way to go because the round doesn't take up as much room. It's an 1163 instead of the 1340. We have the round with the princess cuts. We've got the trillions around the cushion. You decide, but we're going to do, you know what, same price. The round's more because you probably heard rounds have a premium price tag. I'm going to do the same price either way, $69.99 with your $700 reduction on top of that. So that's your choice of. And the round is 14 karat. This is 18 karat. This has the white diamonds. This has the lighter yellows. This has the princess cuts. Here are the trillions. But the price tag either way is $6,299. I will show them on the hand here, side by side. Round and cushion. How does one decide? Like I said, the only way I can guide you here is if you're looking for a little more sparkle. This is going to be challenging here. That one's going to be, the round is going to give you a little more sparkle than the cushion, but the cushion, that's a really good saturation level there. So that's probably the best way to see them. Again, this one's pretty large on me, so just forgive me that I'm going to try to prop it up here. I know that's annoying, but got to prop it up so you can see the right angle there. But that's what they look like side by side for you, Mary, and $6,299, whichever one you'd like to go there. All right, we'll get to our diaspora after this. I think the oval's still here if anybody wants the oval. $270 for $1,777, and there they are together. That's a 1340 over here on the cushion and an 1163 on the round. Yellow diamond trillions, white diamond princess cuts. Here they are close up again. Diaspora pendant is next. We'll get to it. And it's a big one. We've got a 3 carat, but what really is outstanding is the color. It is the many colors. Here comes the diaspora. Our official, and I just saw this change color completely. It's like, all of a sudden, it looks like a red stone. It's hard to believe when you only see it in one direct light like this, but oh my goodness. The colors that come through on this diaspora feels like magic. And magic is typically an illusion. There's nothing really magical. It's just an illusion. This is no illusion. This really does have these different colors combined, and then the ability to go from one color to another and back and forth as many times as you expose it to different lights. And it's 1129729. End of the show is near. We've got about 50 minutes left to go, and I've been waiting to show you this brand new pendant. It's our 3-carat color change diaspore. It's a 3-carat stone. It's got a 20-point natural yellow, yes. The round is a great choice. So she's a sparkle girl like me, it sounds like. Mary, thank you so much. The round is gone. The cushion is here. In the Tanzanites, the yellow diamond is still working on. We're verifying on that yellow diamond. So again, everything will be gone by the end of the night. We're about 45 minutes away from that. And here's our 3-carat in that 20-point. Look at that yellow. Perfect, isn't it? Just take rarity and add more rarity. It's kind of our way of thinking here. Look at that. So look what happens here. There's a beautiful green, blue, green, golden, champagnes as well. It's in yellow gold, stays as is. Because why? Well, we opted for a yellow diamond, so we're going to opt for the yellow gold to match it, to go with it. There's your fabulous, I mean, it does look like there is a full-on heart-shaped stone that's in a totally different color. This is just because of the pear shape and the way it's situated on the wheel. It's showing that intensity of that plummy color. Plum. Don't you love a plum? I love plums. I love them. And they're very distinctive because they have a little bit of purpley, pinky red, don't they? The same kind of color is coming through. It's an indicator of what it's going to change to fully if it's in UV light. And we are so excited to bring this to you. I'll tell you what, let's blow it out. We've had a lot of museum. Unfortunately, a lot of your competitors have probably been driven away to go watch something else, like Unsolved Mysteries or something, because they're going, I don't get this. This is the museum blowout. We got our last call, and I'm seeing a lot of really important pieces. This one's just as important, but I feel like after what I've done the last hour, I think we need to just make something affordable, and truth is, I don't have a lot of affordable in front of me, so I'm just going to take a major top of the hour liberty here and just do something wild. If you have a phone, you probably want to go get it now and start to call me, because this is not going to last. Simple as I can make it. It's not going to last. And all you can do is dial in to get it. And there's a 20-point yellow diamond, a big driving force behind why this is $49.99. And you don't have to think a thing about that. Just good to know that you've got a lot of savings coming up that are going to make it a whole lot more affordable, where there will be competition on these phone lines. And especially if you just tuned in, you've got to start dialing now if you'd like to get it. It's not going to be $49.99 for the pendant. Let me show you the pertinent details here that I haven't covered yet, like the length and the way it looks from a distance. Here's what it looks like lengthwise. 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. Let's take a look at it from a distance away as well. It magically just goes with everything too. I mean, there is a beauty and a rarity about this stone that you just do not get with others. You just can't and don't and won't. And this is when I talked about in June of this year, well, in June of last year, in June of 2025, this material was in the wholesale world of the JCK Las Vegas show for $3,800 a carat, and their stones did not look that great. It did not look anything like what we're looking at. They were only loose. They weren't set in pendants in solid gold with yellow diamonds above them. I got nobody on the phone lines. That's not a surprise. Not because of the stone, because it's $5,000. We got to change it. Got to change it. One big diamond here, beautiful stone. This is something I bet you don't have already. And if you don't, oh my goodness, what a foray into the introduction of this rare one source color changing. You got one source, you got phenomena. What is it missing? Adding the big important yellow diamond, which is rare in and of itself, and you put it all together, and it's not $4,000, it's not $3,000, it's not $2,000, it's not even $1,500. I'm going to reward those. Well, if you're fast, you're first. If you're first, you're getting it. That's it. That's it. That's all I can do. It's not even $14.99. $13.99. I can't do a 3-carat loose for this, and I know the family who is running the worldwide operation of distributing this. They'll be at Tucson in about, a month. It's basically a month from next week, and not even. Actually, it's a month from now. Tucson show will be here. They will be there. I don't know if it's going to be $3,800 a carat. Every single time a moment goes by, the price tag gets higher. So who knows by February what it's going to be. But I would say $4,500 is a very fair assessment of what it's going to be per carat by then. I don't want you to have to spend that. That would be a loose stone. You'd have to set it. You'd have to buy the gold. You'd have to, in this case, I mean, what are you going to pay for a yellow diamond? More than I've got that for right now for the whole piece. This is why you get in. Now, I realize I've shown you $18,000. Shame on me. I've shown you $18,000 rings, $7,000 rings over and over and over for the last 20 minutes. And this price is a result of, I got to get you back. I got to show you that I mean business, and that's a $5,000 piece. It is. But I'm not asking that, because in order to get us all back to Friday and back to savings, I got to do something more dramatic than 13. So I'm going to lose money, and basically I buy the piece for you. Because when I sell stuff under cost, guess who pays for it? I mean, this is what happens. This is what goes on. So I love to give you a value, and I hope you appreciate it, because this is something that's not supposed to happen. It's not even $13.99. It is what it is. I wish I had a bunch. I wish I had a million. I wish we were one of those networks where we had a little countdown clock and a little ticker that said there are 9,500 sold. And by the end of the day, there's 83,000 sold. That's just not how Mother Nature works, though. So Mother Nature doesn't, yeah, she's stingy like that. She's what I call parsimonious. She's a parsimonious old gal. She doesn't do that. She doesn't have an abundance of rare gems. That's why they're rare. And they're not 13. You know what, guys? $13.99, I'll skip it. I'll skip it. I'm going to go less. And if you're not on the phone lines, come on in. Come on. It's our last hour. We got 40 minutes left to go tonight. We've got 3 hours tomorrow morning. We got 3 hours Sunday, and 10% off is gone for good. So all I can do is this. Not 13, not $12.99. I'm not even asking $11.99. I will convince you to pick up that phone. If you got to run to the other side of the house, jump over the cat, and get past the husband who's sleeping, whatever it is, make sure you get there. Get a phone in hand, and let's make it better than $11.99. Better than $1,150. I got a plan, and the plan is to move some jewelry, and I got 41 and a half minutes to do it, and I'm going to sell the place. I'm going to sell the inventory. I'm going to sell out everything we can on this Friday night, because we've only got 2 more days left to sail. So you know what? Let's sail. Let's do it, guys. I should be sailing this out of here. $1,11 bucks. It makes it $9.99 at checkout. And I'll just give you a moment. It's $999 at checkout. Let me know if anybody's got it. $9.99. You can't buy the gold. And there's some more important pieces in it than the gold. The diaspora is more important. The yellow diamond is more important. And yet you can't buy the gold. I like buying jewelry for you, but I can't do it forever, guys, because I'm not made of money. You know what I mean? I've been doing this a long time. I run I run successful businesses. I can't continue buying jewelry for you forever. But this is a top of the hour, and that's what happens with these top of the hours. I am giving you, if I could make jewelry like that for that price, oh my goodness. It's not possible. We are our own manufacturer. We got the best jewelry values on planet Earth. We do. Tell me tell me a place, tell me somebody, tell me a store, tell me whatever. Tell me if someone's got a better value. Do they have diasporas? Do they have top quality? Do they have gold that's actually gold through and through? Not a plating, not a stainless steel, not a mystery metal, and not a, you know all the things that are going on right now. Sterling silvers, vermeils. I'm seeing jewelry made out of stainless steel more than I'm seeing jewelry in gold plating, because it's cheap. And yet the metals market is not easy right now. I don't care. These stones deserve the best, so we find a way, and we are giving you a value. There's so many people that go, you know what, I'm not buying fine jewelry anymore. Fine. Fine, choose to turn it off, but you're missing out on values like this. And if you're not with me on the live shows, there are opportunities on these live shows. Listen, this is too limited. It's not available tomorrow. It's not available in 30 minutes. It's available now. And this is why you watch live shows. We only do 15 hours a week. And it's a really important, if you're a true shopper who really values a value, you're with us for every moment of the 15 hours a week so that you don't miss out on these opportunities. Take a look at it. We've got a $9.99 deal here, and that is not a $9.99 pendant. And if I need to say anything else, then quite frankly, there's nothing I can do, because that should be the most obvious value. And I know the number looks odd, even though, hey, it was New Year's and we got a big celebration and we always like day one, but now we're in day 2 of the new year. And yet that turns into $9.99, which is why that price tag is up there, because it gets you an under $1,000 price tag. It's got a big juicy yellow diamond that's a VS yellow diamond that's natural up top. Yes. Oh, the pink star sapphire. No, guys, you guys are stealing all my jewelry now, because I need to shop this sale event too, Because I work here, and you guys probably think she probably gets the jewelry for free. Far from it. I pay more than you guys do, and that is a true statement. I've bought a lot of jewelry here. I've been here 9+ years. I pay more than you do. I give you better prices than I get. It is a true story. There is no such thing as an employee discount. There is no such thing. So keep in mind how much you're saving. You guys are asking for my favorites here, and I'm so glad you are, because it means we're on the same page. And it means we all share an appreciation for really good jewelry and really exotics. And this is definitely it. The Pink Star Sapphire is the, you know what I'm going to do, Andy, is show it again. And also, I didn't block a light before. I want you to see this with only one star, because that's what it's going to look like when it's at home. It's 112-8981. Let me block a light here. It's hard to block the light fully because it's such a big stone, but there we go. That's what it's going to look like. And then watch this. I'll block this light over here. It's tough to block the whole light, but here you go. So that's going to be normally one. Amazing. Reaching all the way to the sides of the stone. That is that 947 unheated. I know that at one point in time I probably said pink peach. It's really just a diamond pink. It's a really pretty pink. If anything, there's almost a peachiness to the star, the way that light glows about it. It's beautiful. It's rare. I've been doing this 25 years. I never had a pink star sapphire in my life. Rubies, yes. Blues, yes. Grays, brown, the purples, but not a pink. And this is, you know how rare a pink sapphire is. When I have a pink sapphire here, a 1 carat goes for about $4,500. This is a 10 carat stone almost, with the asterism. So it's exceedingly rare. It's a $64.99 piece. It's going to be $650 off. So it'll be under $6,000 and well under $6,000 to get it to you. As a matter of fact, and don't forget, it's got that undergallery. So even though it is a big ring, it definitely is. It's got that undergallery. You can even see some of the details of the stone. We didn't polish the backside. You rarely do on a cabochon. That is required for a star to show up like this. You have to have the cabochon cut. You're not going to find a star in a faceted or traditional faceted stone. Take a look. It's on my hand here, and then you'll see it just like so. But bold and large, and look at that. There's the profile. You can see how solid that gold is. Remember how comfortable it is thanks to that undergallery, and it is going to be one only. And that goes $650 off. So nice extra savings there. Takes it, what? $58.49 or so, and a really, really big value. So congrats if you get it. It will be $58.49 and a dime. If you'd like to go ahead and get that one for your collection, it's collectible, but it's also wearable. And by the way, the star sapphires are going to be the same durability as a regular faceted sapphire, which are a 9 on the Mohs scale. So even though it's a different look with the cabochon and the star, it's not any more delicate. It's still corundum material. It's still a sapphire. It's still going to be great for daily wear, considering it's a 9 on the Mohs scale. So keep, feel free to just wear the thing. Don't have to baby it. Don't have to leave it in a box or on a shelf. You can really enjoy that, because that's what jewelry's about. And I always say, if you're not wearing your jewelry, probably time to sell it and let it move on to someone else's life who can wear it and enjoy it, because jewelry is meant to be worn. It is meant to be worn. It is meant to be adornment for our bodies. This has been a thing that's been around for a long, long time, and we're meant to enjoy and have our jewelry look great and be what helps us look great, and all these unique, and I'll tell you, if you like designer unique pieces, that is one for you. It is $58.49, and you have a full money back guarantee. There's no way I can really show you the true breadth of beauty here on TV, because obviously it's got these dueling stars. But it's so impressive, and it's so important, and you will absolutely love it. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. The rarity's off the charts, quite literally. There is no such distinction for pricing per carat on a pink star sapphire. Certainly not a 9.5 carat. I don't even think you're going to find a pricing structure on a blue star sapphire that size. Yeah. The fire opal? Sure. We have a fire opal coming up again. There is a lot of jewelry up here, so let me find it, and then we'll show you the fire opal. I've got it. It's item number 112-9642. Are we leaving the pink star sapphire for me? Selfishly, I kind of hope so. I've kind of stopped selling it, because at this point, it's the one I want. But again, just purely just to rescue it from being melted. Here comes the fire opal. Look at that. $149. Mexican fire opal. 15 points in the diamonds, 7.5 pointers each. What a look that is. Exquisite. And it's here for $999. That's the most affordable item so far tonight, isn't it? $999. Big old value. I'm going to recap the earrings that are still here because very early on in my Friday night, I brought out some super designer earrings. I've got 2 pairs left, and that was just because it was real early. So I'm going to show them to you, the 2 pairs that are left. We had 4, 2 pairs are gone. We're going to let you claim one of the last 2 pairs here that I have for you, and then we will be on our way. So $9.99, it's $8.99 for the fire opal. Here it is on the hand. We've got about 34, actually 33 minutes left now in the show. So not a lot of time. You're getting this choice in white, yellow, rose, and your size, of course. And it's only $8.99 because you do have $100 to discount that $9.99 price tag. So here comes a last look at the fire opal before we go to the last look at the hoops here. We've got 2 more hoop earrings available for you in multicolored diamonds in a 1/2-inch style. They're even a double row inside out. So we'll show those next. They were here about 2 hours ago. They have yellow and green and champagne diamonds in this beautiful, beautiful 1/2-inch hoop. That's 1 pair. And then I'm going to show you the other because I want you to have your choice of if you happen to find one that you like a little bit better than the other. And then we're going to put your name on that pair. They are 153 in diamonds, and they are outstanding. And we had not had anything like this prior to tonight in that they are the 1/2-inch style, so very wearable, but they are a little wider, which is really impressive so that they give you a nice look. They show up without being a huge, long earring. That's important. So they give you the wow factor. You can see there are 2 options. And we have got left or right. You simply decide which one you like the best, and they should go. And again, the other 2 pairs are already gone. We gave everyone a choice. So we'll put your name on them. We're happy to do that. Here's how you're going to get the big value. It's our yellow gold only. They do stay in the yellow gold. There's 14 karat. This is like that chubbier hoop. It's a 1/2 inch in the drop, which is also the length, and it's also the width. It's a diameter. And it's going to be 2 rows, but inside out. That's so important, the way that works, because 2 rows, front and back, you rarely, and you know this because I've had how many times, I kid you not, it's no exaggeration, there have about probably been 300 times on the air that I've had a double row hoop like this in this size. But the difference is they're always white diamonds. This is our first ever multicolored mix, if you will, of the yellows and the greens in different tones, and they're all natural, just like our 302 yellow diamond that's got to go before we do. Tonight, this is the night to get in on the values. We've had a lot of museum. A lot of those museum pieces are verifying as we speak. This is your way to get the 1/2-inch hoops. Please do not wait. Whatever you do, do not wait. They're too good to be here, and we've got your names on them, so let me know if you like the left or the right. But that is a carat 53 and a lot of gold. There's a lot of workmanship and a lot of gold that go into earrings. And then you'll see them on. I'll try them on one more time if you weren't with me 2 hours ago when we launched these. Here's what they look like right here, and a 1/2 inch, stunning, and yet goes with anything that you might already have from this collection of multicolored designer diamond pieces. It's a really beautiful look. I mean, check that out from a distance away. Here's that length, and again, it's the length and width together, 1/2 inch. So you've got, but they always present a little larger because of the width, a little more drama, and get one while you can, especially if you have a preference. Want to make sure you get your preference there. It's an inner diameter, so actually you see from the front, they're going to be a little bit more than a 1/2 inch, top to bottom, and we're going to go ahead and blow them out. There's a hinge at the bottom, a click enclosure to go with your straight post. Easy, easy, easy to put on and wear, and look at that, luxury every day. You're not waiting for a special occasion. Every day should be a special occasion. You're not waiting to put these on. You're not waiting to wear the luxury that is fancy colored diamonds. You're just living in them, and they're under $2,000. This is why you want to shop right now. And let me know if you have a preference, because I'm giving you your choice of, so you're hand selecting exactly the pair you want. And they're not $19.99, Tony. We're going even lower than that. They're not $18.88. They're not $17.77. They're even lower. And then there's that 10% off that's going away on Sunday at 1 o'clock Pacific. So this is your time to get in. Let's take another look at them close up. Let me know, Jason, if you like the left or the right. We're going to go down to $1,699. They're $1,529 at checkout instead. Big old value. That's why you take advantage. Let me know if you like the left or the right side, and we'll put your name on them and ship that pair out to you. But $1,529 under $1,000 a carat, yet there's also a lot of gold in this earring with that clicking closure. So a superstar, and we're going to wait till they go because obviously they're not staying. Yes. The right side? Barbara. Thank you, Barbara. I got your name on him. All right, one pair left only. And yes, Pink Star Sapphire, gone. Who got it, Andy? I must know. If they got to steal my ring from me, at least let me congratulate them. Say it again? Mary. Thank you, Mary. Was she the same Mary that was thinking about the Tanzanites? You know what, Mary? I'm just going to say congratulations. Did she also get a Tanzanite? Okay. Well, she took both. That makes sense. But Mary, I want to say thank you because I'll tell you, that pink sapphire, there's nothing else like that Pink Star Sapphire. So well done. We're looking at our last pair here of the gorgeous double row diamonds. One pair, $16.99, release $15.29. Last pair remaining. Who would like the last pair? They're stunning and they're very, very affordable. And they are a designer. You know they are. This is a designer that's sold on TV. It's a designer, well, when it's on TV somewhere else, it's about 5 times the price. And it's very popular, I understand. Yet here we are. And retail doesn't even, I mean, we don't even want to talk about it. We don't scare people away with the retail. But it's very, very special. Barbara, thank you so much. I'm glad you got the hoops. And that's our very last pair right there. So again, if you'd like them, $15.29. And we also have, we still have the yellow diamond here, the 302. So that one's going to go before the night is over. Also have a different yellow diamond. And then speaking of stars, star sapphires, I'm going to show you that trio that I have here that we haven't seen yet tonight. And remember, we only have 27 minutes left to go in the show. So yikes, we got to get going. We've got a, wow, star ruby to start. Look at this. Oh my. And then we're going to show you the sapphires. And actually, I have one for the guys up here. Well, a blowout wheel with something for the gentlemen also. How stunning. Okay, we're ready now. We are rolling. Oh, please don't wait on this wheel. I'm going to show you 2 more pieces here. I'm just getting all my earrings together. And this is, wow, look at this. Wait till you see the honeycomb design in this wide band of our blue star sapphire for the ladies. Oh, look at that star. And then the men's ring is coming out to play, which is also a bit of a mix between, I mean, really that's ruby too. Look at that. It's got a little more purple than this one does, but it's still what we consider a star ruby. So now we get to talk about one great price for any of your choice up here of the 3. And I cannot believe there's a men's ring in that Rolex inspired designer band, which has got the presidential link and all that. And then the diamond's actually on 2 different edges or 2 different fascias of the ring. We'll show you, one straight up, one's on the side. And we are going to keep all of these in the gold color they are in. Actually, that's not true. We have, well, platinum's in the middle, so that's going to stay. The men's ring's going to stay in the white gold, but then we actually have the ability to change this one. So if you're going, I'd rather have that blue star sapphire in the white, we can do that for you. So that'll be free of charge to move that into the white gold if you prefer it to the yellow, okay? All 3 are the same price. It is a big, big star sapphire blowout, ruby and sapphire. Remember, they're part of the same family. It's just we distinguish the reds as ruby. So it's why I'm saying the one on the left is kind of like between a ruby and a purple. It's really whatever you see the most. You can call it a purple sapphire. You can call it a red ruby. It's a beautiful look, and it's rare and exotic, no matter what you're calling it, because it's natural and it's phenomenal, and it's got the asterism, and they're all going out. Okay, let's make this real easy. They started at $79.99 and went up from there. That's where they began. Good thing we're throwing all that out the window, and you get a much better price right now. It's not even going to be $79.99. Take a look at all 3 and pick your favorite while they're here, because they are one onlys. You know that, and they will not last. I can tell you, I can promise you, it is the way to get in on your very favorite here, because they will not be $79, $69, $59, $49. They're major. This is our carat 77 in the middle, and that's the small one. You got almost 2 carats, and it's small compared to the rest. Here's the 283, and then we go to the big one, which is over here. That's the 466 blue. You let me know which one you prefer. Same price. Look at that side profile detail. See the diamonds, 2 rows, and fully finished on this one. Let's make it happen. Not 49, not 39. Watch this. And you're getting 10% off. It does go away. We got 24 minutes to take advantage tonight. 3 hours for our Saturday tomorrow morning. 3 hours is our grand finale on Sunday morning. This all ends. Let's go ahead and make sure we get you a better value. I'm not even doing 35 or 33 or 32 or 31, not even $3,000. They're $29.99. That will be it. And $300 extra off. So instead of $29.99, you got a $26.99 deal, and that will be it. $26.99 at checkout for any one of those three. You can get almost 5 carats if you wish. Yes. Pear-shaped diaspore pendant. Let's do it. We got the pear-shaped diaspore pendant coming out again. It's a 3-carat. It's got the 20-point yellow diamond. We will bring it on back for another look, and then let me know which one you like, blue star sapphire or either of the rubies. I think that center and that left side could be the makings of a his and hers set, even if you want to spend a little over $5,000. There's that diaspora pendant, which again has that purple plum color inside. The whole stone will turn that color if you expose it to UV light. You have a yellow diamond up top. It's our 20-point pear-shaped yellow. Love the tip of the pear meeting the tip of the pear. Nice how they put that together in the pendant style, and that's in yellow gold. So that's going to be as is. So no choices to make, no sizing needed because it's a pendant, and yellow gold on that one only. Let's recap those diamond hoops we had as well. Diamond hoops extraordinaire. We also had a moonstone earlier in a round, breathtaking. I'm going to show that to you again. We got some recaps to do here. Still have our last pair of the hoops. Last pair. We have some big yellow diamond deals that are brand new this weekend, by the way. So especially if you're a yellow diamond lover, you'll want to be with us Saturday and Sunday for both a necklace and a ring opportunity that we have. We had a Paraiba pendant. We had the big cross necklace. I got to show that again. Men's or ladies, actually. It's a unisex necklace. We don't usually see necklaces for the guys. This style is bold enough that it works either way, and it also comes with a 22-inch chain in solid gold. Here's what the cross looks like. We had this earlier. It's by request. I know a lot of you shied away because it was a request. That is all solid mirror finish gold. It's got the diamond row that's channel set diamonds. It comes with this very long 22-inch chain in the yellow gold. It's 29 points in diamonds. The pendant itself is 1.5 inches, and that could be men's or ladies, and 22 inches sits down here. So I'm just going to hold it up here. But it's a longer length, or you can always switch it out. Remember, it was an enhancer as well. It's not just a pendant where you have to slide your chain through the bail. It can actually open up. So it's an enhancer bail as well. So just a reminder, that pendant and chain, the full necklace together, is only $1,499 for that one. It is stellar. And I'm trying to show you here without all that glare so you can see it does that major glare when you got a lot of surface area. So it's looking a little dark, but it's all mirror finished gold and diamonds right down the one side. So that'll be $1,349 at checkout if you'd like the cross necklace. Our star sapphires are here and ruby, and we'll move right along because we got just a few minutes left. And I got a big yellow diamond deal for you. Not the 302. Because that one's already probably spoken for, right? The 302 is amazing. Sure, we can show it again. We'll show the 302 again. The 302 is the buy of the day. It may be the most important piece. It's also the most valuable piece. It's also the most expensive piece, but it is also the biggest savings. So you can't deny that. We also have the hoop earrings that are here. The white diamond hoop earrings, not the multicolor, but the white diamond hoops I brought you earlier. We'll take a good look at those. But again, star ruby, and star sapphire. All should be gone. Now take a look at the hoops we had earlier. These are looking like big pear shapes. They're actually made of baguettes and rounds together. It's a designer illusion style. It's a really good look in our diamond hoops. It's a one pair situation, so they will be gone in a hurry. And we have got one pair at 5010 as the item number. 5010, 18 karat gold, 72 points in diamond weight altogether, and one magnificent look. It looks like you have pear-shaped diamonds stacked. Top to bottom, points up, pointing towards the top, piercing coverage because the post is lower, and a really nice hinge click enclosure, easy as can be. And now we just got to blow them out one more time. They might have been missed earlier today if you joined us a little bit late. It is $1,999 for the pair. White gold, and remember they're that upgrade to the 18 karat white gold. So if you're sensitive to alloys like I know I am, here's a great way to go, and you don't have to worry about that because 18 karat, yes. Did it just sell or did it sell a long time ago and I didn't hear about it? Okay, I want to apologize if I showed you the piece, but it just sold just now. So the cross necklace is gone. Thank you so much. Necklace, chain, all of it. You got all of it there. That's a good one. And $1,799 on the diamond earrings you're seeing here. And then we've got a couple last pieces to show you before we go. I will recap the 302 because that's got to go. It's only the best diamond value we have. So we will share that with you one more time. And remember the hoops. Stunning 18 karat gold. This one also 18 karat gold. It's our yellow diamond 302. That's going tonight. It is, we're 18 minutes away, by the way, from the close of the show here. So you got to let us know. 6 hours away from the event ending, which is ending on Sunday at 1 o'clock Pacific time. We get 3 hours with you Saturday, 3 hours with you on Sunday. They all start at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. So you'll want to be with us for the big finale. Also have the $18,888 price, but remember it's nearly $2,000 extra off. You're getting that savings here. It's going to be only $16,999, which I say only because I mean only. It's a 302 brilliant cut cushion. It's got the perfect sunshine yellow. It is dazzling. It is bright. There are huge diamonds east and west. These are the fancy cuts here because you actually look at it and see it's like a half moon, but it's got a more angled corner edge. So it's really like, it is really a pentagon, if you will, because that's 5 different sides to it. But you have this really important look. Those are the 36 points total of the fancy cuts, and then you got 90 points in the round brilliance. A massive total of 428. A beautiful ring and a $16,999 price tag. Several of you are asking for it, wanting to see it one more time just to get a look before you. Can you imagine the next look at it you could have is in a box, opening it up at home and putting it on for the first time, and you'll never want to take it off. Yes. I was just going to show it. Oh, I guess we can't show it anymore unless they need to see it again. The Moonstone just sold from earlier, so both of our Moonstones for the evening are gone. That was the round, and Jason, that's item number 9990. All right, so we can't show that again. I think we need to show the blue sapphire unless it's sold. Somebody let me know. But that blue sapphire, such a beautiful look in platinum. It's one of our brightest blues, and it's item number 7100. So just another look at this one. It was when we put up a lot of pieces on a wheel, but this was the one that stood out first. And yet platinum, karat 32 blue, it's that royal blue, very, very bright and intense color, and then 37 points in the diamonds as well. It's paved in that floral idea. Then you have the diamonds continuing down the shoulders of the ring. We'll get you a little closer look to get to know it a little bit better, but this can be sized, but it's going to stay in the platinum. And it's a very large size to get in a sapphire, especially when it's really idyllic in color like this is. And we're going to blow it out. That used to be $49.99. Tonight it's not. It's going a lot lower than that. And all we need is your phone call right now to get it before somebody else does. It's recap time. It's end of the show time. It's when everything starts to, well, everything's pretty much going. But all we need to do is got a few last pieces we need to find a home for. And we start here with that $1,777 price instead of $5 grand, and a beautiful bright stone that even in a distance look, even if you see it from further away, is still bright and glowing and shining. And that's going to show up right here when it's on the hand. You'll see what I mean by that. The way that looks from a distance, and that really pretty, almost like intricate, you see the texture done to the platinum itself among the diamonds there, and how stunning that is for only, you know, it's going to be $15.99 instead. So $15.99, quite the value for a karat 32, even if I would just say, even if you want it for the sapphire by itself, that's a really strong, strong value there. And don't forget about that 302, the ultimate yellow diamond is here. Also, we have the diamond earring hoops. I did want to show you the new fine tourmaline. I just think this pink zircon should go as well. The pink zircon, this pink zircon emerald cut is something we just wanted. I know it's in the coolest of mountings here that's going to be for somebody who likes something a little more modern. But we did show it earlier, and what a stone it is. Another one that would be good if you just want it for the stone because of what it does. Look what that's giving. It's the most unusual color of a pinky golden purple. It's really a blend. It's a zircon. It's got yellow gold and white gold together. Asymmetric mounting, as you see. That's going to be 112-8227 and 1081 in that size of that emerald cut. We keep the diamonds more minimal. We got 13 points in the diamonds here, and that will be, I still can't believe what I did on this price tag, just in a real rare moment. when we had so many of you asking about lots of different things. We had dozens of pieces on a wheel. This was also a standout. It is down to $2,999, and it is one of the most gleaming and glowing. Taking double refraction, giving it a little bit of sophistication here with the way it does that. My goodness, there's a full-on, this is the full spectral rainbow that's happening on the left side, and it's going to do this all the way through. It just kind of depends on the angle. Every single facet plays as a rainbow. So even though we think of rounds as giving off a lot of dispersion with the zircons, you can see that even when it comes down to this very elegant, glamorous emerald cut, you see what that does. This is not a trick of the camera. This is not a special effect of Hollywood. It is just the stone doing what any amazing, well, not any, because it takes a special stone to do this. Double refraction, and look at the wow factor. You see, it's rainbows all the way through. It's stunning. And it's actually another $300 off. So it'll be $26.99. And again, this really cool. I mean, it's designed with the stone in mind. This step faceting is why we do this really cool, angular, modern, and very cool contemporary mounting. Split shank on one side, single shank on the other, still very asymmetrical. And here's what it looks like on the hand. Look at that. If you're thinking, oh, that only looks that good up close. No, look at it here. And that kind of lights your way. That's your night light. That's your everything. That's everything right there, isn't it? $29.99? But $300 off, so $26.99 instead on a nearly 11 carat, and it looks like that. What a stone. I'm not doing anything. That's just moving the stone, exposing it to light, giving it that wow factor. $26.99, that one should go. And then we'll show you a little Tanzanite for the road here, because our other Tanzanites are headed on out. So we've had some big ones. Let's show you something else that's going to be a little more attainable in the size. Don't forget, we also had a Paraiba here earlier that was $24.99. We also had a beautiful Brazilian tourmaline. It looks like Paraiba. Sure does. This one's still here for $16.99 if you want that look of Paraiba without the price tag of Paraiba. That would be $16.99, which makes it $15.29 at checkout for that stone there. Brazilian origin stone. Let's get to the Tanzanite you have not seen tonight. It's the emerald cut. You like an emerald cut in the zircon? We're going to like it as well in the Tanzanite. Whoa, look at this. Baguettes. Interesting, we saw an oval with the baguettes, but the baguettes were all in a line. Here we are with the baguettes making this really cool chevron shape around your emerald cut. It's 1129,299, and that's a 631 emerald cut. Very, very important stone there. 631 with 35 points, keeping the diamonds more simple, but they're still large individual diamonds, and they're also bringing you that really cool, I like that trillion bookend that brings them together. I think that's special the way that works too. The way you have these different diamonds come together like that, they're making this kind of V shape, and then you've got all that gold. It is gold, it's white gold, which is a big upgrade to your platinum, and you've got a great look there, don't you? Really nice how that's done. Really stunning, and yet so easy to wear, but it takes the glamour of the emerald cut, which you're gonna watch. As this moves, it's going to hit the light, and you'll watch red flashes just bounce through this stone. That's what I'm talking about right there. So this one's going to be, well, $99.99 is a thing of the past. Let's make it a whole different value here for the end of the show. Big moment for you right now. And used to be, and I know, it's seen a number of discounts. We love that. We appreciate that. This is going far, far lower than $49.99. I think you're going to love it. And it takes that, it's a large stone. It's still in that wearable category from most people's perspective as far as every day, but still taking a large stone and really simplifying. I think it draws your attention really to the focal point, which is the Tanzanite. That's what the intention is. That's what the intention should be. And we'll blow it out right now for just $2,999. And keep in mind, it's your first look at it tonight. So it's going down from $29.99, another $300 additional off that too. So you get that big savings, $26.99 on a 6 carat, 31. Now that's how you shop for a Blue Wing Block D. That is very important. So that's going to be about $420 a carat. If you're not including all the gold and the bigger diamonds, last call on the show, we have 9 minutes left to go. So Friday night coming to an end. We see you right back here in the morning about 14 hours from now with another, gosh, can you believe it, guys? It's going to be our second to last show of the clearance, of the 10% off, of the savings, of what has turned into the most spectacular New Year kickoff possible. And so we will have some very, very exciting options for you all weekend long. Yellow diamonds are going to be a bit of a focal point in new designs that you have not seen. So we will share those with you. I got to remind you about the big emerald that's here too. We had a very important emerald earlier tonight. I'm going to show you. It was like way, way early, like maybe second, third item. So let me give you a look at this emerald cut emerald as well. It's going to be that 120 that looks like a 2.5er. Here it is. This is the emerald cut emerald. So clean. Remember when we saw the 393? We were up close like this. It wasn't this clean. This is taking emerald cutting and just showing you what crystal emerald looks like. It's 6896. That's the number. It was here hours ago. We're going to show it one last time because it will go. This has a diamond mounting of 76 points. Still a halo, but a little bit more floral-like of a halo. It's 76 points in those diamonds. It's going to be in the yellow gold or white or rose. We can change that up for you. And you have also, we have got a great value on this carat 20, and especially the emerald cut. With this open, bright clarity you're seeing, this is going to really give you a much bigger visual than the carat weight indicates. So I think you're going to enjoy this very, very much. And let's try it on for you as well. Give you a look at it. It is a one only. So that's the exact emerald you're getting. There is no other that looks like this. I mean, every other emerald we bring, and we always are selective about our emeralds. We're very careful to bring you the higher clarity stones. We know that's what you want. But most of them are not going to be absolutely transparent like this is. This is 100% transparent material. We're not calling it translucent. It's transparent. It is the ultimate high level. It is one only. It was $49.99. We're at the end of the show. This is the time to tell us what you're still thinking about. At least let us get it to you, and then you decide. Get it home first, then decide. Because remember, this sale, this is 10% off, but it does come with a money-back guarantee. So you have no excuses not to shop your favorite items, to get it at home, see what it's about, try it. It's not going to be $49, $39, $29. How about $19.99? Big emeralds like this do not go for under $2,000, but this is the sale event where it's not just your 10% off, it's my discount first. So here's your chance right now to get it for less than $19, $18, $17, not even $17.77. We'll go lower, make it $1,699. One only there. Last call on the show. What do you like? What do you need to have before it's gone? That's really the key here, because everything else being melted down, if it stays past tonight, is going to be melted down anyways. So you really have no other option but to get it before it's completely gone one way or the other. And this is how you do it on an emerald. That'll be $15.29 at checkout. It's one of our best, and really, truly transparent material like this, hard to come by. Unless you're getting a totally faux crystal, meaning like a green glass or a CZ or something that's just a pure and simple simulant. That's what we love about ours. Are pure natural stones. We went to the best source in the world, Colombia. There are two major sources there, the Muzo mine, the Chivor mine. This is actually that Chivor material. And that's why you know that glass-like finish that it has, that ultra clarity, that is indicative of Chivor. It's gone. Congratulations. I also want to recap. Mary Jo B, call us. It's available. It's available. I just got your request. I know we're running out of time, so I want to make sure you know. It's available. Talk to your operator. It's available. If anyone talks to Mary Jo, let her know. It's available, okay? Okay, so here we are. This is a Mandarin also from earlier, and it's going to be 1125093, and that is the 139 Asher cut. Thank you on the emerald. Enjoy it. Here we go. Probably I'm going to have time for maybe one more item after this, and here we are with the 139, 55 points in diamonds, and look at that. Watch this Asher. I'm going to just hold it still front and center so you can really see the glow. Clean as that emerald was. We're looking at the same clarity here right now with this Mandarin Garnet. One of the more exotic garnets of this world. Less than 5 minutes left to go in our Friday night, last Friday night of this sale event too. Sad to say that, but it's true. And I got to let you know so everybody's aware of what's happening here. This is my 1 carat 39. Here's our stunning Asher cut. I've got this one for $17.77, but a $15.99 price tag for you instead. So major value here, and another big savings, about 200 bucks almost off that price tag to make it yours. We'll probably end, because I know a lot of you are still asking about the 302. We're going to show the 302 yellow and get that out the door once and for all. We have our last call here on this Mandarin. Let me try it on for you. You're also, this one's going to stay in the yellow gold, but it's also going to be that 10% off. So $15.99 for that one there, okay? Here's what it looks like on the hand for you, and here it is. So that should not be here very long. What do you think? Something special for our garnet lovers if you like to go that extra mile in exotic rare. It's right there for you, and we've got it for only $15.99 at checkout. And then let's take a look at this, because this is the one I know so many of you are, we have 2 of you now thinking about it. I got to say, whomever gets it, congratulations. I'm going to say that in advance here. Here is the 302. It is the most striking value of the night. It's 1125688. It is possibly the best value of the inventory. It's arguably the best. It's our 302. It's a natural VS yellow diamond. There are very few 3 carats and 3 carats and over that exist in this world. You get a carat 26 in white diamonds as well. Total 428. It's outstanding. It's 18 karat gold. It's tough to get anything in jewelry, and hear me out on this because we show you a lot of luxury every single day for 3 hours, but you know what? It's really tough to top this one. It is really tough. If you're going to the highest level of luxury in jewelry, this is where you want to go. And the truth is, I was saying this earlier, and I mean it sincerely, if you paid $180,000 for that ring, you just got yourself a deal. Now it's $16,999. It's the end of our show. You see the countdown clock up there. So it's last call. It'll be $16,999. It is the 302 solid 18 karat two-tone gold. We have done every upgrade you can imagine and think of. We've got the VS stone, the exquisite cutting, that brilliant cutting, which is really a next level. And we have 2 minutes left. In our Friday night, 10% off anything you've seen tonight, as long as it's still available. This is the moment to take advantage. I'm with you tomorrow morning. It's in 14 hours. We kick off at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. Can't wait to see you for our last weekend of this event. It is going to be something else. And we have got new, and we have got exotics, and we have got everything worthy of grand finale you could imagine. Yes. 631 Tanzanite, you got it. Here we go on the hand with the 631. I got it for you. Who's asking for that? It's 9299. Here it is on the hand. There you go. And that's going to be, remember, white gold only. So it's going to look exactly like this. Look how saturated that is. 95 seconds left to go in the broadcast. Friday night coming to an end. And this one was only $29.99. It's item number 9299. We probably can't change the graphics right now because the clock is ticking down. So yeah, it's just that archaic system we have. But it's important to remember that this is not going to be $18,000. It's actually $2,999. Your discount is $300. So you get it for $26.99 for the 6 karat 31, which puts it right around $400 a carat with free gold and diamonds. So that one's here as well. Let's take a last look at our 302. $16,999 for that one after discount, $26.99 for this one. So just 2 last looks on what is being verified here at the end of the show with our final 50 seconds remaining. Thank you again for shopping with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year, one and all. Can't wait to see you for our 3rd day of the year. We're going to have a big January 3rd Saturday party. This sale event coming to an end on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So I'm letting you know now, we got 6 hours over 2 days to shop 10% off whatever's left in the inventory. So it's time to get in on those savings. Thank you so much. And again, Tanzanite is $26.99 at checkout. The yellow diamond is only $16,999. It is the value. Honestly, it's a shame if we leave it here to melt it down. I really sincerely hope that that's going to go to one of you. It should, and it will, and it's amazing, and you'll never regret it. Trust me when I tell you, I am a jewelry lover and a jewelry connoisseur for a very long time. That yellow diamond will never be topped. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow morning.